Creepy boy. Also, I get to pick the correct song here. The canon song. Two, one, three. Bingy bong, bingy bong, bingy dingy dingy dong. Whew, how's everyone doing? Everyone chilling?
What? Oh, I must have... Perhaps we need a spot of tea. What do you say, Rufus?
Hey, Rufus. Say hi to Rufus.
Yes, quite. Better get back to work. This book won't... Maybe I should start somewhere easier. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton. To the casual observer, it was nestled, lined by lust, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. It had a main... It had schools.
Agatha Christie's.
It was the kind of typical, maybe even forgettable. But there was one thing in Arthurton that was unlike any... Actually, her name was...
Jenny LeClue.
And she was the world's greatest detective. Finkelstein resident... Oh, hello, Glenn. Yes, he said he might. Okay, patch me through then. Richard? Yes, I got it. I did. And my answer... I understand that. Well, yes, of course. No. I'm not going to do... It goes against everything my books stand. No, not yet. If I could just... Please... Listen to what I'm saying.
Happy Barbie Center. We can keep talking about baseball if you want. I mostly just I actually have to go on the right here. Silly geese.
You don't
I'm happy to talk about baseball.
Kill off my characters and destroy everything. Fine, I'll give you, but I warn
Where I'm celebrating Barbie December by not playing Barbie games.
Boring, predictable. If it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
Am I doing any Barbie runs? Not today. Eventually, I started a couple of Barbie games last week, and next time I stream, I'll finish those
another
games.
perfect day in Arthurton. But today
This game is like
different.
4-ish hours long.
Nothing would ever be the
Yeah,
same
Patch, we're bad
again.
Barbie runners, honestly.
To begin with,
I was gonna run Secret Agent Barbie in a marathon, and then I had to drop out of the marathon, and I never even once practiced it. So I never played Secret Agent Barbie. I was gonna practice it, and then I realized I wasn't gonna be able to do the run, so I just didn't do it.
Our beloved detective.
No, no, no! Never move the victim!
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it.
Jenny LeClue.
Dead bodies don't talk.
But he's doing it wrong!
As wonderful as it would be, we must deduce the
You haven't played a
only
non-sab
every
Barbie
little
game in
picture
10
if we
months. What
collect
did you play 10
clues
months
that
ago? Was that
reveals that the
Fashion
victim
Pack?
is
Or
speaking.
was that
Jenny is
older
right,
than
John.
that?
You mustn't disturb the crime scene.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to study the book. Who can postulate how...
Ooh! Me! I think it was...
Yeah, she obviously.
So, she's...
Last week I played a couple games. I played Jet Set in Style, Explorer.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Explorer, what a good
Actually-
game.
You're both wrong.
What?
I played
It was cold.
I played Jet Set in Style on the DS, and I
Don't be
played
ridiculous.
Where's
Barbie
the
and her
murder
sister's
weapon?
Puppy
There's no evidence
Rescue
Oh, yes, there
on the
is.
Wii
It
U.
was
That's the
murder.
game I'm gonna finish.
And I can prove it.
And I have a copy of Dreamhouse Party on Wii U coming in. The old one did not work,
Jenny had
and
read
therefore
and
I had to
absorbed
return
all.
it
There's nothing
and get a
quite-
How
refund.
many people get the chance?
The
So I
first
bought
step is
another
seemingly
copy
considered.
First,
for the same
Then
amount of
she
money.
analyzed and finally,
deduce the real cause
So
of
hopefully
death.
this version will actually work.
Jenny's blue sweat. But her grandmother, the more it itched, the closer.
There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood. The victim has a green... It's not lipstick.
Without her trusty they were her window to the world. It wasn't Jenny's style. But this hair clip, its function as a lockpick, she'd worn it ever since.
What a waste of perfectly...
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as
Chalky green residue on it. Smells like burnt matches. The floor is wet, but also immaculately clean. Approximately 8 sizes too big,
Dude,
and covered in mud.
Jet Set in Style or Fashionista, that game
I've
sucks.
seen enough. Time to wrap this
Puppy Rescue's actually
Jenny
fun.
was a meticulous, a great detective, knew
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I know the victim didn't slip.
But Puppy Rescue's fun. Jet Set in Style is
The
not
victim's
fun.
boots are filthy. They should have left Big Muddy, so where are they? Either someone washed away or she was carried here.
Bing, bingy, bing. I love games where the first split is longer than most games I run.
Okay, that proves she didn't. So how did she actually die? What was the real cause of death? There's a green residue. It smells of phosphorus. Also found in
Common
Common
ground
garden
for
fertilizer.
Slayer. She was poisoned.
the same green mark as on her coffee was spiced. Someone clearly wanted her dead.
Bing, bingy, bang.
Ah, the case gone before her time. Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes. An accident? Certainly not. No footprints and she was killed somewhere else and this is the story.
Jenny?
The gardener.
Jenny.
Yeah.
A deadly
I'm doing long
poison.
categories. How many
What
games could I
happens
have done in
to
this
Is this
time?
gonna be on the test? Remember, class.
I did a
this is how we
thing.
catch a
Yeah.
How long ago was
Every
that? That
town,
was
by doubting, we're by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay? That's
would have
what
been in
forget.
2020,
Next,
early
have a light lunch.
2020. I did the thing where you get the world record in
Students need to think
any
for
percent
themselves whether
in
you were
Home
going.
Alone,
I just figured we all had places to be
NES,
rich.
And where are you off to?
where
young
you
lady?
don't
And a
touch the
dead body
controller for
long and
18
dead
minutes,
bodies
and
don't
I tried to
tell.
beat as
See
I
ya.
tried to beat as many
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Cool.
I tried to beat
What
as
if I
many
told
NES
you
games
that
as
the boy
possible
looked
while
Things
also getting the world
simply
record in
hidden.
Home
It was
Alone
a family
NES,
with her
and I beat
trusty
7.
magnifying glass at her side. Nothing eluded her.
A new journal.
To Jenny, there was nothing. It smelled like, without missing a beat, she decorated it. A new journal. She imagined all the and on the first page.
Yeah,
Great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
I feel pretty good
I
about
love
that.
it. Thanks, Mom.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say...
Somewhere in the back, her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out of character?
What games did I beat? I beat Donkey Kong. I beat North and South,
Jenny saw it
Pirates,
coming. Her mother was about to
Emotional.
cool Spot the video game. Chess Master, Battle
No, Jenny,
Chess,
wait, I need your help.
and
What?
a 7th game.
Really?
Jenny couldn't.
Oh,
believe
Die
it.
Hard.
It must be something very important. Tracing the steps. A cold case that only someone with Jenny.
I've misplaced. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to.
Wow. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a...
I have no doubt you'll be able to.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm.
Okay, Mom, on one condition.
Yes.
You have to let me help.
One of Jenny's favorite. Nothing pleased her more than giving.
Don't push your luck.
Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Find the papers.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well then, I have you're staying with your cousin this.
This again. Look, I've considered your offer. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
Late again.
Jenny LeClue, could you please
Fine.
and try to stay out of trouble?
When do I ever get into trouble? All right, let's find these papers and get out of here.
Becoming a great needed real life, and Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
It's one of the students' turn. You can tell by the terrible
By the
handwriting
handwriting and
on the
erroneous
chalkboard.
conclusions. I love that. So many good lines in this game.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
Save 10 seconds. Oh, baby.
Okay, so she wasn't really dead. That would be silly. No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in art.
What the? What a mess. I should investigate.
I'm not going to investigate. I don't have to investigate because I'm not running 100%, thank God. Fuck 100%.
Hello, Mr. Stroudsbury. How are you today?
A jolly
He's
gentleman.
also Mom's boss.
But more than that, he was her loyal.
What do you think, Jenny?
The dean had dedicated, and the townspeople had spent.
Quite a striking
It's a scary thing.
Great
Retirements.
excuse for a party, though. What will you do when you're no longer the dean?
I've been...
This place won't be the same without...
Things change. Time marches on. It's going to be difficult. But I'm sure we...
What do you mean,
We.
Do you think they made my belly too big?
It's probably just...
You are... Speaking of which, have you been practicing?
Have I?
Well then, I bet you can't guess what I ate for breakfast.
At last, a fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
Anything for you, Mr.
Oh, how...
But first, I need to ask you a few questions.
The dean was a big fan, not just because his.
Well, a bench warmer anyway. It can't be dandruff. I have a hunch it's powdered sugar.
You can tell that he doesn't have dandruff because she doesn't know that a mustache can have dandruff in it. Any hair can
Looks
have
like
dandruff.
he accidentally got a coffee stain on it.
A thick bundle of.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been making a lot of notes.
Oh, I
Why
was...
have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother suggested I must have rewritten. I just can't seem to find the right words.
I press A too quick after getting the magnifying glass. You'll never
Dean
catch
didn't
us.
button his shirt.
Cover.
Looks like a bloodstain, but the seeds indicate otherwise.
It's just pocket watch and ring and shoes. Okay, yeah. There's three things still.
His watch is slow. That's unlike the Dean.
Old, like
Usually
so
very much. Your watch
old.
is 45 minutes slow.
Is it? Oh, that explains what... Thank goodness.
Oh, really? Shit.
Oh, well,
Why are you meeting then?
it's just,
Your party?
yes, that's
Are
it.
you okay, Mr. Strasberry?
Of course. Now let me just fix my watch before I forget. Now, where were we?
Forgot to wind his watch.
Ipsa looks like Latin. Your ring sure looks old.
It was made for my... He passed it down to... And when the time
The
comes,
Stroudsbury
What
family.
does the inscription mean?
knowledge itself. The inquisitive spirit. And nothing is as important as the truth.
For the Dean. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today.
Well, I do have...
I was referring to your legs.
Calisthenics.
No, I mean, it's...
What? Oh,
Hitchhikers.
Hitchhikers. I've been working on their beauty. I will say, I am... So, what do you...
Sure, Mr. Stroudsbury. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery. What did the Dean eat for breakfast?
Spoon, pocket watch, shirt button.
Jam on his shirt, and the evidence points strongly to the Dean's breakfast consisting of one, maybe 2 donuts.
I'm gonna pick strawberry because it's the same.
What else can I tell about the Dean's
Spoon,
morning?
pocket watch, shirt button. Let's go.
The Dean had neglected act of a distraction. This resulted in his whole... Which might explain why he has a spoon in his pocket instead of a pen. You had a donut.
Yeah.
I'm guessing... strawberry. That part was easy. You always... Something else caught my attention.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind. You are usually a picture of today. There's a spoon in your...
My. Your father would be so proud.
Aw.
Well,
And what a
too small.
A perfectly
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing. See you on Saturday.
No, we
Yes.
will not.
Until we
anything.
meet again. Jenny LeClue.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
In her short time as a detective, Jenny had learned never to ignore a ringing phone.
Hello?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
dawn.
What? CJ, is that
The
you?
dog?
Really? This again? It's me, Jenny. We don't need to do this.
I have no idea who you are, and I know no one. The dog barks.
Loudest before.
The early bird.
The wind blows strongly from the east.
I'll watch.
Excellent. The evening sky is full of fireflies.
The last donut is the tastiest.
Of course it
I
is.
need to meet with you right away.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
This place will do.
Everyone in town.
He's not dangerous. Sure, he's a bit...
CJ and Jenny, but most of all,
and not a little kid. CJ, why did...
Can't be too careful. Are you sure you were...
Who would be following me?
Shh. This place is compromised. We don't have long to talk. Now, what did you want to talk to me?
I can write it no about to the compass too.
Why?
Honestly,
talking to CJ,
any
was
percent
he
so
had a
much
rough
better than
idea.
100%.
I'll help you figure it out. I knew he was hiding. Compass with strange... Looks broken. Where did you get that compass?
Ah, you spotted it. Belonged to my... He left it to me.
You're not going to find anything a bit like you.
It's such
Birthday
For what?
card.
for them. It's this town.
Best
to
line
hear.
in the game
Among
coming up.
all-
Not best line, but one of the
Would
best
be.
lines. Best visual gag, maybe. Is a better description.
Is it your birthday, CJ?
Birthday? Thanks, it's birthday. Assassination? Abduction?
Possibly.
Almost
Totally
certain.
certain.
CJ, the card?
Oh, this. It's for you. Impossible shot.
Happy birthday!
I
Sorry
used-
about your dad.
No suspects. No human suspects. Anyway,
Thanks, CJ. I didn't think you'd
I
remember.
know what it's like to lose. Now, triple shred! It's got my fingerprints all over it!
That is where the line is from. That's why we say happy birthday, sorry about your dad all the time.
What's that sticking out of your sock?
Ah! I intercepted a 6
How did you just find out? I don't know.
For us to join the fight.
This doesn't look like the kind of pants being professionally printed.
Could CJ finally be onto something?
Oh,
A cereal box?
nope. Just a regular...
Why would it just be lying there in the trash?
This game's great.
I'm sorry, CJ, but this isn't one of them. So what's the plan now?
Library. Very important.
They let you back in?
Not yet. But I've got this hat.
It wasn't your head.
No, for the...
I know, CJ. What is it this time? Radio wave mind control? A globally connected...
Jenny, you sound crime just preparing my defense.
Is this because you tried to hypnotize...
No.
I peed in the water
Because I
tower.
peed.
CJ.
And this is the thing.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
But CJ was gone.
I saw you walk
I
behind
just
me.
watched you walk over there.
This is really sweet, actually.
No, I'm not.
Okay then. Bye.
Bye,
See
Jenny.
you later.
I just really like that. Bye, Ida. Bye, everybody. I'm leaving.
Lake Nowhere, 1 mile.
Save 2 seconds. Killing it.
Stop!
I'm almost on sub 4 pace here. You can see my sum of best
Okay,
right here.
gotta go.
4 hours, 4 seconds. Don't worry, we're gonna definitely do better than that.
Oh dear.
That was ominous.
Detective for hire. Jenny had saved up the whole summer to place an ad in the local paper, but no one had answered it. Until now. What could this new case be? Her imagination ran wild, picturing the possibilities. And so, after helping her mum at Gumboldt College, she hurried to the pier at Lake Nowhere to rendezvous with her.
And suddenly, pre-rolls are back on. Fuck pre-roll ads.
What the?
Hey, kid! Watch where you're going!
Hey, screw you!
Oh no! It's not damaged, is it? That's my lucky
Yeah, lucky it didn't. When's this upgrade
Look, kid, every night another... And I'm out here Do I get any thanks?
What's causing all the outages?
At the moment. Now throw me my wrench, kid.
Fine. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Thanks, kid.
I just walk all the way to the end now. We can ignore everything. It's beautiful.
As Jenny stepped out, and next to that, something even Keith Stroudsbury.
Come on. Not so much grinding.
Oh, Keith, what are you doing?
Not everyone saw.
He's just happy being here.
Nothing seemed to bother.
Not even having to dance in a costume.
But Jenny was not.
Not when it comes to standing up.
Especially her only friend.
I think there's been enough. Hey, Jenny.
I do,
Actually,
I have like a whole
you
list of
laughing while other- Not
speed
everyone's
runs
got
I
your
want to do
dad's
next year, but you know how it is.
Jenny,
Just never have time.
hi.
Tall and handsome. Cool should have been instead of Tarquin. But Keith was so cool.
Give me 1 minute.
Sure. Don't.
My shift ends.
In 15 minutes. I'm meeting a client over. Could be big.
Couldn't be as big as her head.
Wow. That's
Impressive? All I care about is
The only crime here is that haircut.
back in a minute, Keith. I'll have the usual. Straight up and
you got it.
Ignore all this. Keep going. I'm gonna try to do all of the strats I have.
You slippery fella.
Whew.
Oh, shucks. Just
Another boot.
Excuse me, Mr. Humdrum.
Oh, my. What a glorious day, don't you think?
As far as Jenny was uncomfortable. And
But Mom always says,
so she gave it a shot.
nice.
Oh, isn't it marvelous? Just look out there. She's got that wonderful afternoon glow.
No one knew and few were brave at what lay beneath it.
Somewhere out there.
But no one's ever caught one.
Well, if she's out there.
Great. Well,
Well, she's down there on the ridge.
Left, right, left.
If you're headed down there,
No, left,
there's
right,
an
right.
act. First you shake it, then you kick it, and then you push it.
sounds unnecessary.
I'll join you down there in a bit. Just have to sort my tackle out.
Aha! That did the trick. Mrs. Humdrum, I presume?
Oh, hello!
I'm the private detective you contacted. Jenny LeClue. I'm here to solve your case.
Who is it, Dan?
It's Jenny, dear. She doesn't see so well.
Oh, hello, Jenny.
Nothing wrong with her.
What did she say?
I said
There's
nothing.
nothing wrong.
No, thank you.
What's up, Airman?
I've already eaten.
One day I
believe
will
you.
finish the
We
Flintstones.
do.
Great. So what's haunted
I have
by the
so many
ghost
things I
or
need to
being
do,
poisoned by something so dark
and I'm just wasting my
invisible?
time on this game. But
I've lost
I
my
can't
reading
get it
list.
out of my head, so I'm just gonna keep doing it.
And
until it's done.
there it was. A confounding mystery.
I thought.
What do you think, Jenny? Can you
One
help?
day it will
Sure,
happen. I
Mr.
promise.
Humdrum. I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions. Looks freshly blue. A professional job. Your hair looks lovely too.
Thank you. Dan didn't notice. They call it,
Well, it's certainly
And expensive.
but I'm worth it, Dan.
Who could put a price?
You're not so bad yourself, huh?
gross.
I've never been interrogated before. This is such fun.
Jenny recognized.
She must have been wearing them recently. You still have marks from your probably lost.
Oh,
When do you last remember wearing them?
I'm really not sure.
You had him at your Tuesday.
Oh, yes. You really are
The
very...
best.
How long have you been...
I'll ask the questions, thank you. I expect you're finding it.
Oh, no. I like to feel the case.
She's an incredible.
Thanks, but I don't mix.
What's next? Fingerprints? Oh, polygraph test? It's like you're reading my mind.
Do you often carry?
She doesn't go anywhere.
I presume you don't.
No, I can't get...
I see.
Have you figured it out yet? The suspense is killing me.
Woo!
Jenny had often snuck. She could understand.
I don't know if I'm gonna have
light
time to stream
shaping
again this
what the
week.
adult Switch AC
Might have time on
was
Thursday.
I notice you're a gal.
I might goof around with Barbie stuff on
yesterday.
We
Thursday.
always go to...
Did you take your binoculars?
Of course.
Interesting.
I feel like you know more about me than I do.
That's a large hole. She must have caught it on something. Did you have trouble climbing down?
Why, yes, I did.
There's a tear in your pants.
Well, what do you know? I didn't realize these pants... You are so thorough.
I think I have everything I need to wrap this one up. Where are Gail's glasses?
Oh man, the Z-Snuff stuff was wild.
Gail was at the races. She had to remove her
I
glasses to use
definitely enjoyed
binoculars.
Messed Up Vampire Killer, especially.
Gail also had her hair. It's fluffy and big.
I
and
mean
could
regular,
easily
I mean
hide a
regular
small
Vampire
object.
Killer.
solving a complex. But now came the delivery.
Yeah, I know. Vampire Killer is an apps mystery writer.
It could have why fate picked
Who's
this.
she talking to, Dan?
She's
Our
Oh, I think that's...
It's actually amazing how
Fruitless
bad
day
it
at the
was.
an
It
act
was
of
really funny.
instinct, lost in the heat of the one hand reaching for a pair of binoculars, the other moving a
That's what happened.
picture the glamorous yet.
It's almost
I
like...
wanna. I'm gonna submit some
They
more
are,
stuff
in
to
fact,
D-Mub
hiding
soon.
in the victim's
I just need to
elaborate web.
get the
Oh,
submissions
so
in
many.
order.
incredible.
You're always in the
A
lab.
master detective.
What would we have done without you?
Gail, don't forget to pay.
Oh, of course. You must be rewarded generously for all
We got
your
a nickel.
hard work. Now don't spend it all.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Here's my payment in full. So now we're gonna be mean to Veronica.
Are you ready, Keith?
Wow.
There was a
Amazing.
Gamecom
Glasses
prototype
on
of
her head.
Soten that was
Oh,
basically
you
complete.
heard.
Oh,
What
well,
would we do without
we
her?
have to play
What a
that.
whole nickel. Yeah, that's more than her mom makes in a month.
Come on, guys. Hey, Jenny. My grandma called.
Oh, ow.
I've had enough of this.
And even as a prototype, it was the best game. I mean, the Gamecom doesn't have any good games. I own a console called the Zebo, which was a digital only. It was a digital only console that was only released in Mexico and
A
Brazil,
lazy eye, perhaps?
and the store has been gone for years. So whatever's on a machine is what you have permanently. So I have one with 5 games on it.
Yeah, come on.
It has Pac-Mania,
Are you coming, Susie?
Zenobia,
Of course.
Nothing special at all.
Tekken 2, There's 5 games on it. They're all terrible. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I've got no customers now anyway.
This isn't that.
Nothing exciting ever happened. I'm so tired of these simple cases.
Excellent. Is there like a cop? Is there like a ROM of it somewhere?
You help that old lady? Darn.
Thanks, Keith.
I'll watch that
including
tonight.
your girlfriend.
She's not my...
And you really mustn't let you stick up for yourself.
They don't...
Sometimes you just gotta...
Well,
You can't just let people...
Okay.
It doesn't matter anymore. Not in this ghost town.
It's not so bad.
Don't you ever wonder what...
Oh,
Who am I kidding? There is nowhere else. Not for miles.
I like that Keith's left-handed.
Oh, shucks.
Gamecom is something I've never really looked into in terms of like bad handhelds.
And tough love?
Not the word.
Well, on the bench anyway. Why don't you just tell him you don't want
It's...
I found my Virtual Boy.
Everyone is just doing what they're...
So I'm gonna go back to streaming Virtual Boy. I wanna speedrun a Virtual Boy game. I gotta decide which Virtual Boy game to stream. That's not Jack Bros or Wario Land.
She seems... Normally, she's so I mean, it's understandable. And now she's planning to go...
Yeah?
She was definitely acting weirder.
Maybe she's... alone?
You know what?
I am?
She shouldn't be alone, actually. We're going to need supplies. 2 of Mr. Bean's finest. Here is my payment in full.
Oh, sweet. Even better.
Put the rest on my tab. Thanks for the pep talk, Key. You always know what to say to me.
Last stone. You want it?
I do want it.
Thanks. Woohoo! Bullseye!
All right, we're on sub 4 pace officially.
Keith was an excellent listener. Or maybe he just didn't speak much. Either way, Jenny really enjoyed their little talks. He was the only person who really seemed to understand her. Jenny biked briskly towards the library back on campus to surprise her mother. Nothing exciting ever happens here, she grumbled, unaware of the great adventure that lay in store.
Yeah, this version of the game is like
no one on
has
duty.
way more like
paradise.
likely to have like glitches and stuff because you can click through dialogue so fast and the game's not like ready for it.
That was weird. Hello? Mom? Mr. Strasburg?
Jenny's words echoed through the...
Something's not right here.
A mystery was unfolding.
Whatever it is, I'll get to the bottom of it.
Too quiet. Vamos. God, not having to deal with 100%. Honestly, it's like
whoa, danger!
The newly
it's like when you warm up with weights on your bat.
Laddertron 5
and 80% so much better.
The Glatz family they were the first to mind.
I'm really excited about Gamescom, so
everyone know it.
I'm gonna look into it for sure.
Jenny
okay, so
gazed
middle
at
one's
seems
good.
Pointless. Sometimes it feels like some unknown force is just trying to slow me down.
Okay, neither of those worked. Easy enough. It's random also, so there's nothing I can do about that.
Jenny was notorious.
It's the only way to reach the fact.
But something else had caught her eye.
Oh yeah, CJ stuff.
This table's a complete... leave it like this. Illegible scribbles.
Barbie Dreamhouse Party,
Jenny knew
next
only one
DEMA
CJ.
submission.
It's odd, though. What's this?
A tattered piece of paper with a series of seemingly unrelated notes.
UFOs.
It seemed that CJ...
Wait, There's something on the other side. Wow.
Jenny had never seen it.
Can't believe CJ would be terrified of it. I'll keep it safe until I see him again.
I like all of this stuff is all memorized now. I've played this game so much. I'm a top 1% Jenny LeClue streamer. I wouldn't be surprised if I was the #1 Jenny LeClue streamer. There's no reason to play this game this much.
Les Strasberg.
Looking a bit wonky today, Mr. Strasberg.
A pair of wires.
What are you hiding back there? No secrets between...
Jenny stood on her tiptoes and delicately removed the priceless painting from the wall.
Oops. Aha! Precisely what
It was?
Let's see. Ladders. I'll cut the power.
But Jenny knew better than to play with electricity. So she...
It's a simple switch. Perfectly safe.
The eerie silence. But even worse was the dark.
Just... a great detective never succumbs to fear. Looks like that did the trick.
Alright. I love it where I'm behind the scenery. This actually, for whatever reason, I remember this taking me way longer than it needed to.
The fallen remains...
It looks like a bomb went off. It's too precarious to climb over. Rare books. Our most precious collection, kindly donated by the... Yeah. It's locked. No problem. I'll just pick it.
Jenny was skilled. But that was just for fun. You couldn't just go around.
A great detective note and the paperclip she has in her pocket.
Time to commit crime.
Mom always says, lockpicking is a subtle art. Move slowly and search for the sweet spot. Bingo.
It must have been a rush. Regardless, she had what treasures lay behind the door.
Oh, it's empty. Still, that book card could be useful.
Oh, you kidding me, bro? What a dumb loss of time there.
Something's blocking the ladder. There's something stuck in the track.
The Dean's ring.
It's the Dean's ring. No wonder the ladders were malfunctioning. The ring must have caused a short circuit. I'll keep hold of this and return it to the Dean when I see him next. Whoa!
An empty library?
This mystery has all the hallmarks of foul play. They say words can't hurt you. In this case, I'd be inclined to disagree. Solid iron and it would have taken some serious force to do this. Something bad happened here. This is feeling more...
And then Jenny saw it.
A dead body. Quite, yes, indeed.
Covered in a ripped curtain.
It is a crime scene!
Not having to find all the crap in here is so great.
You never forget the first time it harrows the mind. Terror.
A dead body? No way. This is amazing!
Who lay under that? Who had shuffled off?
It could be anyone. I mean, it could be an escaped or an axe-wielding... It could be...
It could be...
Mom?
Mom? Oh no. Please, no.
No. You never forget the first time you see a dead body. Jenny knew it was...
But I have to know who's on...
Slowly.
Please don't be my mom. Please don't be my mom.
Dean Stroudsbury?
I'm sorry. Poor Mr. Stroudsbury. What?
Was this a terrible...
Murder!
Her stomach churned. Seeing the Deans, Jenny felt the urge. Jenny had long... She gathered herself, took a deep breath.
He looks like he's been dead for... His skin is pale, and there's a strange mark on his neck.
The Dean's hand was...
That's strange. I'm sorry for what I'm about. This could be a vital clue. Mom's ID card?
Julie LeClue.
She could be the last person.
She could be.
Impossible. She'd never leave such a...
But even the smart... Jenny couldn't deny...
If anyone else sees this, they'll think my mom's a murderer.
A peculiar thought crossed...
Unless...
Removing evidence...
So is planting evidence...
She had no proof of...
I have to do something.
You don't actually have to do anything.
My mom would... Besides, she's innocent. The truth will come out. It's a book about predicting. Suppose it didn't belong to Mr. Stroudsbury, then. It's smashed. The hand stopped at 3. That gives me a potential...
If Jenny had arrived...
I might have been able to save him. A book about chance. What are the odds that this was an accident? The hawk and the weasel could be important. Then again, it could have just joined the Dean for the ride. There are bits of glass. He has burn marks on his hand.
The Dean's planner.
Perhaps I can retrace his steps and create a timeline of events. Meet JL. Where's Widow's Drop?
JL is...
I've never heard of it.
Julie
Looks like he completed all his chores for the day. I already knew the Dean was meeting, so where is she now? He sure was working hard. I'm sad he won't get to deliver it. Looks like he canceled his... Oh, poor Keith.
Jenny didn't know how...
I should be the one to tell him. Gossip spreads like wildfire in Arthurton. I think that's all the evidence.
She took one last...
I'm sorry, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Ring, burn mark,
I
broken
promise
balcony.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Jenny knew she should... How often did it...
Never. There's more to this than meets the eye.
A case of a lifetime.
Some of this evidence...
So she opened her journal to join the dots.
What was the apparent cause of death? It looks like the Dean was, which was stuck, and he grabbed the curtain.
Oh,
he landed on a bed of metal and glass debris.
The cable.
What is unusual about the Dean's death? The Dean has a strange...
I only see it once on my end, thankfully.
He's holding my mom's ID. Why would she or anyone want to kill Dean Stroudsbury?
Jenny suspected, had she missed something?
Thanks for the sub.
The watch! The Dean's watch stopped at 3:57 p.m. When I came into the library, the clock tower rang 4 times. The library...
Everything's doubled on your screen?
Anyone but the Dean since I got here.
Which meant, if
the killer must still
working
be
a lot. I actually just stopped working so I could stream. I just stopped working so I could stream today, honestly. I just didn't want to keep working. And I have to go to the dentist tomorrow. Yeah, very busy.
Jenny could hear police.
Someone
How you doing?
I'll catch the murderer and...
Chasing after murderers was hardly the...
Hey, you! Stop!
Despite surviving, Jenny couldn't help but feel she had... As the sirens grew, and then she'd have to explain why. But the worst feeling of all, as she drifted slow, concerned, gentle...
Jenny?
All things considered?
Oh, Jenny.
Mom?
Oh, hey, Julia.
Freeze!
What have
You're
you
under
done?
arrest.
Oh, we're a minute ahead now. There you go.
What have I done?
See? Existential crisis thing? Oh, okay. So this is the normal stuff. Gotcha. I'm actually running against my own splits for a change instead of running like against much slower splits where I save 2 hours.
This is all wrong. Murder?
Quarterly existential crisis. Just a couple times a year, a few times a year.
This is not... Poor Dean Stroud. What was I thinking? I've gone too far.
I'm thinking about how I'm playing a game I shouldn't, like,
Perhaps
I have a bunch of
should
other,
come
like,
on, Rufus,
gaming
clear our heads
obligations.
and work off some of this jam.
And I just keep playing this game instead, because it makes me happy. Because I have, like, an AGDQ run in, like, 3 weeks that I need to practice for. And, you know, it's Barbie-cember, so I should be playing a Barbie game, maybe. I might play a Barbie game later this week if I have time to stream again. I was enjoying Barbie and her sister's puppy rescue on the Wii U. I actually have you can see it actually behind me, right here. You can see it. That's a Wii U gamepad. It's still just sitting there on my desk, reminding me that I should probably finish that game.
Why were you there?
I told you. We were going to grade paper. When do I get to see her?
Did you disturb the crime?
Absolutely did.
Of course. Now let me speak to
That's
my
with the
mom.
Wii U. You're lying to me. Puppy Rescue. It's a cute game, actually. You can name some of the dogs, and so we just keep naming them the same thing over and over. I forget what it was. If anybody was here for that stream, do you remember what we kept naming the dogs? I can't remember what it is anymore. No. So close. Maybe it'll change. I thought it was gonna be the same. I thought something was gonna be different this time. You're making yourself a Thanksgiving dinner. It's December. There's no country in which Thanksgiving's in December, right? We already got through all of that, didn't we?
Keith! Please, look at me.
My sister's birthday is right around Christmas.
Keith, wait!
And instead of asking me for like something to buy her something, I'm just gonna make her some brownies. I just want a Thanksgiving dinner, life of suffering. I completely approve of it. Don't worry. So I'm just making her some brownies. And that's my birthday gift to her. I'm making some like bomb-ass brownies too. I'm gonna make them in the big muffin tins, and they're gonna have ganache in the middle, so it's gonna be like a lava cake brownie. I'm really excited about it. Do I put espresso in them? Sometimes I do. Depends on what kind of chocolate I use. You recommend blooming the cocoa powder? That makes a lot of sense. I have seen I've seen recipes that do that. Hey, we even saved 3 seconds on that split. Damn.
Dean Stroudsbury. My mom was in jail. Keith told me he never. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
Unfortunately,
That was
it
the
was all
first.
true, including the.
That's the first scream of the
But
game.
her eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink cuddly toys, pink furniture, pink clothes, and a hand-drawn homage covered in
Elvis
pink
Presley and the hip
hearts. Everything
thrusters.
a teenage.
It looks like a marshmallow explosion.
It was at this point Jenny.
I shouldn't be. And what is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
That wasn't the only thing
The
missing.
Dean's ring. It
Sorry, I
was
don't
in
have
my
access to
pocket.
my journal right now. The journal usually gives you like what your current like objective is and stuff. You want a mocha?
You're the fan that I love.
Ah, yes. Even though I'm
Nothing wrong with a mocha.
Who buys this crap? Huh?
I have enough, I have like a espresso mocha. I mean, I have an espresso machine. I could do that.
I should investigate.
I have an espresso machine, and I have chocolate to make a mocha. But I'm in the middle of something right now, so it's just not gonna happen. I usually make lattes. I usually make oat milk lattes because I'm extremely what's the word?
Jenny peeped through
Lactose intolerant.
to the Arthurton's long.
Granddad.
I forgot that my closed captioning doesn't work anymore. I keep forgetting about
Jenny's
that.
relationship with he was a stern and
Sometimes
That should be part of the speed one,
What was
making
he
a mocha
doing?
percent.
And who is
I'm
he
into
talking
it.
to?
Making a mocha.
Florence and Richard, their
In 1
company,
minute.
while Richard may have everyone knew exceptionally
Which is why I don't trust her one.
being careful not to make a sound. Jenny
With everything going on.
It's no trouble at all. She can stay for as long.
Oh no, Pink, she
should've
must be
left the boy.
not like
West,
other
her mother and
girls.
Joe.
Jenny is
And
definitely
always
not like
very
other
issues.
girls.
Be
Jenny
fine. Just
is,
keep an eye on her.
Oh, don't
how do I
worry.
put
Pony
this?
rides after-
Oh,
She's an
that reminds me.
asshole.
I have something for you.
But like,
Shopping.
but she's
I need to
great.
get out of here.
But her curiosity had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch. And so went the ladies' teapot. Little did he know.
How you doing?
Little did he know the glass.
Nowadays, it was
Prismatic.
hard to go
I've seen it.
anywhere.
I haven't
in
been
town
streaming
without
much,
seeing
honestly.
something made from Nathaniel Glatz.
Creepy old man.
Actually, this when the quartz mines.
I
with
plan
Swiss
on
research assured the future
streaming
prosperity
America's
of the
Next
town
Top
and
Model
the company.
Huh? Where did he go?
On Wii soon. Ah. This is Jenny LeClue.
Winston.
I speedrun this game. I've played it 1,000
Now
times.
I've told you already.
It was probably just
Sinister.
Here.
So, Cable, are you actually gonna make a mocha while you make Thanksgiving dinner? The Thanksgiving mocha?
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place.
Surely they don't believe
I
me.
don't
The
envy.
December
It must be
Thanksgiving
hard to
mocha at
stay
11 p.m.
Impartial.
Hmm.
If the poor dear would.
I have everything.
Of course you do. We must continue.
Sheriff, are you receiving?
Go ahead.
It's the LeClue house, sir.
I'll be right there. Over.
It sounds like you.
Yes.
Most not like other girls are. That's
Don't
fair.
let her out of your
I'm sure we'll manage.
I'm not like other girls.
I like pink. I'm wearing pink shoes right now.
Jenny couldn't believe what.
Everyone thinks my mom.
Thankfully, her fine people.
Oh God.
Jenny could leave the case to them.
No.
No,
Mom always says I have to do something.
but she was just a kid.
This is my chance. My mom needs. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of
And just like that, a great adventure began.
A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself.
What is it? Oh. Caring about your appearance is dumb.
This family.
In
just
fairness
thinks
to
I
this
always knew
game,
they were hiding stuff. I bet
in
they're
fairness
all
to
trying
this
pull
game,
big
they
secrets
very
lurking
much
there.
portray Jenny as a dick bag. Like they're very unapologetic about that. And she kind of learns to be nicer as the game goes along. But she's definitely like really mean.
Oh, it's just a dusty old attic.
Ah! She screams a lot.
Oh, hello, Spooky. Feels like he's watching me. Everything in here is covered except this bear. And there's light coming. What are you hiding,
Spooky bear.
Smothered by a giant. What an end that would have been.
I'm always really annoyed that I
Just
can't
as
run in the
suspected.
house.
A hidden staircase.
She commits like so many crimes in this game, and yet she's too polite to run in the house. You can't run. You just can't do it. What is this?
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never, certainly not inside someone's house.
Hey, what are you doing up here?
This is the girl whose room it is. This is her house. and we're gonna be introduced to the best character in the game. Her name is Susie Glatz.
Susie?
That's the girl I have up there.
Loved by all, kind to a fault.
Oh, hi, Jenny. You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here?
I should ask you the same question. Why is there a secret?
Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears.
Don't play. These bears are hiding. That one's
Wearing a welding helmet.
Well, there are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Susan?
You're sweating. Now answer the question.
It's not what you think. This is where
Teddy bears.
Teddy bears. I have vintage bears.
Enough. Stop avoiding the question. You don't need to hide anything.
I can't.
Try me.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shame a secret so her friends would abandon. She'd never
We're
find.
gonna die alone.
You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
Fine.
Unfortunately, this
Here
version
goes
of the
nothing.
speedrun is not as good for the viewer, but it saves
This is
2
my
hours
secret
over letting
laboratory.
the dialogue go, so no other choice.
Where I design and test my inventions.
You're
Yes.
You.
Yes.
I want to believe you.
That's why you can't tell anyone.
Could it be true? Was Susie Glatz? Was she really leading a?
There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz?
Susan
I'm gonna have to
Quincy
ask you a few
Glatz.
questions. Pink bows, fluffy bears. Do you really expect rain or bimbo? Which
Happy
one is
birthday!
I?
Sorry about your
I
dad.
also believe
How's it
you.
going,
I
chick?
Sound ridiculous.
How's it
Susie
going,
couldn't be
Kajink?
pretty. That was just greedy. Seeing textbooks strewn.
My journal. I need to get. Where are my clothes?
Oh, Gerald took them.
Who the hell is Gerald?
Our butler.
Of course you have a butler.
He's taken them to be clean.
Well, I need them.
I've got a dress that would be. It's got purple bows.
It
and
goes.
The sequins will
I
really
understand
bring out the color
that.
of your eyes.
I'd rather be. No one's gonna take me seriously. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Gerald.
Like I'd let that nosy.
It's not a diary.
Right, of course. I put all your stuff in
Are
the.
you kidding me?
Jenny needed to recover her journal and the dean's ring, but she wasn't quite finished with Susie.
How goes Barbie Sember? As you can see, I'm obviously playing so many Barbie games right now.
All this stuff.
Honestly, I have 2 things I need to do on stream for sure. I have a GDQ run in like 3 weeks that I need to practice for, and I have a couple of Barbie games I started last week.
Judy Kate, a gamma ray and that. Hydraulically propelled telemetric. And
I started Jet Set in Style on the DS. That game sucks, and I'm not gonna finish it.
How did you get all
But
this?
I also
I'm surprised
played
how much you can-
I know what's going on.
Puppy
You
Rescue,
stole
Barbie
it
and her
all, and
sister's
you're
Puppy
trying to
Rescue
sell
on
it all.
I didn't
the
steal
DS
it.
over
Some of
there,
the parts are from my father's
and the
Some
DS, the
allowance.
Wii U, and that game was super
I
fun.
had a cheerleader.
And so we're gonna
Are you
finish that one
here with
sometime.
It's not
And I'm
just
also
that.
gonna get Barbie
Don't you
Dreamhouse
think
Party
that's
in
a
for the
sign
Wii U,
for
and I'm gonna play that as well.
Everyone.
If anyone else showed him, call them a genius and make.
So tell him.
Other than that, I might do some fashion pack
You have to
runs,
keep my secret.
but other than
Poor
that, you know,
Susie. Jenny
pretty low
couldn't
key.
help but-
Disgusted.
Maybe there was more to Susie than she had first presumed.
Sounds delightful. I think Dreamhouse Party is gonna be fun.
Gumbold pin.
Could Susie
It's like
have
Mario
Jenny's
Party, but
instincts
for
told
Barbie.
her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
You smell nice.
Oh, thanks.
I remember you were wearing
I
it.
was.
What did you do that day?
Peggy and I took Veronica.
And you were there all after?
Yes.
How close is Veronica's
I
house?
don't understand.
I need to rule you out as a
Yeah,
suspect.
exactly.
You're certainly
I
very
wish.
good.
I wonder. I don't know.
why
I don't
you're
know if
friends
it can
with
work
us,
online
Veronica.
somehow.
I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real.
What were you saying?
See,
about
they
me?
just called her a
didn't
jerk.
exactly make things-
Well, I mean, I clicked through it,
You
but she
don't
did.
remember.
Susie calls her a
Oh,
jerk.
Well,
What do you mean?
after you and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over, and I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly because he rolled right out as you collapsed and fell into his. And that's why everyone's so worried.
It all came flooding.
She is,
Tried to
that's
defend
exactly right.
instead. She, Jenny had
You
lost.
should talk.
Oh, skipping. It feels like you're watching the Gilmore Girls. Yeah, because they talk so fast in the
She
Gilmore
felt
Girls.
the distance. How could she face him without answers?
It's such a
I have
weird
to find the
experience
dean's room.
this way. If you don't know what's
Susie
happening in
wasn't
the
evil.
story, it's really hard to follow.
All right. I'm gonna
But it
grab
saves
my-
2
I
hours.
need a
So what are you gonna
battery and
do?
What?
I did something for you.
It was true. And the dean's
Look
room.
at my sum of best.
She'd even
Sub
revealed
4 is gonna
Fine.
happen.
And that's a transistor.
Oh, it's an.
Just tell me what it looks
It's
like.
a tiny metal object. You can't find one in my bed.
Yeah.
Heck and heck.
Go, Jenny.
I've got to get out of here.
I've played so much Jenny over the last like couple of months. doing the 100% run, that now when I do any percent runs, they're like really, really easy. I have all of this stuff memorized because I had to learn it like every single piece of, like, I had to learn everything.
Aha! A way out of here. Ugh. Locked. But
Yeah,
where
she's not like a bad person, like, per se.
bunch of old science
She just thinks she's smarter than she is.
She never even told them she'd entered the science fairs.
But yeah, you'll see her evolution over time. And there is one character that's worse than her, and it's her
Where
mom.
can I find a battery?
I'd say that's the only character that's worse than her is her mom, who we met very briefly at the beginning of the game. But, on the other hand, her foil is Susie, and Susie is very smart, very sweet girl, but also extremely loyal to somebody who's very mean to her. I love you. I love you.
Ah! You're my best. You scared the life out of me, pig. I'm sorry, Mr. Pig, but I need your batteries.
We're also gonna destroy this pig for this battery. Love that for me. Yeah,
This will
same.
only hurt for a second.
God, when I when I mash, it actually hurts me.
Thank you, pig.
It's terrible.
That Susie stuff taken. I still haven't found my own. She said it was under the pillow in her bed.
Slowly walking to the bed. 312.
Let's see. What would a girl like Susie use as a password? Of course it was the beakers. Clever.
The dumb cheer. Yeah, she's the smart cheerleader stereotype. She's the cheerleader, head of the equestrian team, and she's also a scientist. Let me get the hell out of here. Now we got a good bit of time before we're done here. Yeah. Cheerleaders do have to maintain a GPA, just like any other. It's because cheerleading, especially in high school, is athletics. So you need to maintain GPA.
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful. Now back to the. Don't you want to know what these parts are for? Only if it will help me get. Ah! Dynamite! Are you crazy?
That was
I
dynamite.
did say be careful. What are you making bombs for? They're not bombs. Silent. Think about it. Impossible, you say? My first breakthrough came. I can use this to blow my way out. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for the show. And how exactly are? I'm glad you asked, Susan. I'll be making my exit through the. Once I found a way. Oh, you're out. All the windows are locked. Where are the controls? Downstairs.
But yeah, cheerleaders. I think the stereotype is that they're materialistic or vain somehow.
Okay. Well, I'll be here if you need help.
Yeah, the explosion is gonna be silent, but not the actual thing collapsing. We end up using that dynamite way later in the game. In like maybe 2 hours from now, we'll use that dynamite. Quick reminder for anybody who wasn't here. I now own this thing.
That stupid
art
robot
book.
just tried to kill me. Oh, be careful. Claude, fragile? It's enormous. I haven't finished calibrating him yet. If you want to help, him needs the practice. Just don't pick up anything too.
I'm gonna immediately pick up something too heavy, of course. I don't know if they're still for sale or not, but if you go to Joe Russ's Twitter page, there's gonna be a link to a Gumroad that has those for sale. His Twitter account, I think, is Mography Joe.
Please be gentle with Claude.
Or Mography, or however you pronounce that.
Complex.
No!
Okay, she's sick. What is all this anyway?
Oh,
No, this is such a loss of time.
I know. I'm not sure it can be done. It's the biggest decision a girl has.
Gross.
Alright, that was a dumb loss of time there. You have returned. You have a Thanksgiving mocha? A December Thanksgiving mocha? Nice. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I was just mashing A for no reason.
Hey! What did you do?
Oh, that's just Maggie. She helps me find
Maggie the magnet?
a man's ring.
It belonged to a friend.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you the truth.
No, I mean, why would a ring... Unless...
There's something more to it. Which of these machines did you say could see inside things?
We're gonna see Tim, the thermal imaging
Excuse
machine.
me, Tim. We need your help.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Tim, with thermal image metal. Plastic, except of course.
How's your mocha?
Look, I don't need a best friend.
Ouch.
Go easy on him.
Ugh. Hi, Tim. Nice to...
Oh, how wonderful.
You did like a crash course in JavaScript?
I did too. Please place the object on
Yeah,
the
actually,
side.
this ring is one of the most important pieces of like evidence on the whole game. Yeah, dude, JavaScript kind of sucks. That's why I don't do any front end programming because I don't like JavaScript. That said, I do a bunch of Java now, so I'm not wild about that either.
Fascinating.
Well,
one moment, please.
That's understandable. It's so weird, man. What were you like? Java's awful. It's awful, but I have a lot of experience. So what are you gonna do? Look, were you like learning a particular type of JavaScript, like Angular or React or any of that shit? Wow, people still learn Java in school. They don't just learn Python.
tiny buttons. I wonder what they do.
Nice. Okay, that was not bad at all. React? Okay, that makes sense.
The ring opened up.
Why would the Dean have a...
Whatever its truth, this ring was
important enough to kill Dean Stroudsbury?
Did you say Dean Stroudsbury? Whose ring is that really?
Knowledge itself is power, is what it says. They actually explain it earlier in the game.
It's the Dean.
You stole the Dean's ring?
Technically.
Jenny, it could be important.
Considering the police, I certainly won't be handing
But what if they ask me? I can't lie to them. I'm a terrible liar.
It's not...
But I can't go to jail.
No one's going to jail. I'll keep your secret. You keep mine.
Like, friends.
Sure. Now go back to whatever mad science. I've got a window to open. What does this machine do?
That's Judy, Kate.
Portable.
React devs make a ton of money. I mean, good front-end developers are worth their weight in gold. Just like good back-end developers are worth their weight in gold. I've just always been a back-end developer.
Since this is the first time begin, please answer, what is the meaning of life?
What? How?
Oh, sorry.
She's a portable lie detector. It's 18 feet tall and bolted to the floor.
My name is Jenny LeClue.
Hello, small human child.
Okay, Jenny, I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Ducks go woof and dogs go quack.
Also, the lie she says there is always random, and it's great. There's like a whole bunch of them. I'm having so much fun right now. It's my favorite.
I think I broke it.
It's okay. She gets very sensitive. Don't worry, she'll reset in a minute.
Interesting. I've got it!
In the back of Jenny's...
I know exactly how to get out of here. How can I escape from Glatz Manor?
It's a good idea. You can do it.
When I overload the
totally
robot
worth
arm,
it.
It sparks and fuses.
Emphasis on try.
And when I lie to
Do or
Julie,
do not.
She nearly overloads the power supply. So if I could overload, then I might be able to.
Right now, getting a job is
operate
kind of
both
hard.
machines by herself.
Susie.
Yes.
I need your.
Asking Susie. For
So
help.
I don't know. None of the people were here at the beginning of the stream, but I got a new webcam. So this webcam is much higher quality. It does 1080p video
No time
natively.
for questions. Just wait for my instructions.
But if I don't have my ring light on,
Susie, are you ready?
which is up here,
Welcome back, Susie. Glad
then
to speak a truth.
the video looks like dog
Just
shit.
hold on until I give the signal.
The robot arm strained under the weight of the giant.
Okay, Susie, and make it a big one.
Oh, okay. A big lie. Oh, I've got just the thing.
I am wearing black socks. We actually can't see what kind of socks she's wearing because their feet are tiny in this game. I got the Elgato face cam, which I'm not wild about Elgato, but the thing I had before is much like I just had like a Logitech C whatever. So this is like the next step up before like spending $500 on a camera. I actually got the and I danced on his grave.
Wow, that was messed up.
Oh my gosh.
I killed the dean. I bashed his brains in, and I danced on his grave. Yeah, that's basically, it's one thing below a DSLR. I don't want to spend a DSLR camera, so this is fine by me. I got the package that comes with one of those like LED like things. But the spot where that light is gonna go is very, very disorganized, and I need to redo all of my cord management down there. So I didn't have time to do that because the just came on Sunday or something.
Jenny!
We're gonna accept help.
Can't leave now.
Watch me.
Well,
I'm not playing dress up. The real killer is still.
And what if you find him? What then?
Jenny paused. She hadn't thought that
Aren't you
far.
scared?
Are you scared?
Of course, Jenny was.
My mom always says, now is the time to be courageous.
Well, let me help you.
Sorry, Susie, but I work alone.
At least take this with you then, so we can stay in touch.
Fine, I'll take it. But don't call me.
Okay, there's still a killer out.
I'll be fine.
Jenny, you won't tell.
Only if you cover for me.
Of course. We're going to be best friends.
We're gonna be best friends, Jenny LeClue. Sup, Denari? See, I'm streaming on the right day today. Congratulations. How you doing?
Her detective gear.
Oh, I can't stop right now and show you Tekken, but next time I'm streaming,
it wasn't wise
you have my
travel through
word.
Town after curfew. To avoid being caught, she'd have to find another way home. Excellent, thought Jenny.
Time to exercise my sneaking muscles. Oh, I forgot to split. And my axe!
Jenny paused at the edge of the roof. Her teeth below her, lake nowhere. From this vantage point, only the wealthiest family.
If I cross the lake...
But navigating the lake, many accomplished sailors admit...
Well, I've already worked out a way. Time to get off this roof before someone spots me. Damn it! Think fast, Jenny.
Oh, you would have been dashing out longer, but you're not... Oh, okay, so you're
like
back
that,
home.
Her first great...
I'm right here. Just hanging around.
Alright. I can deal with that. Terrible so far. It's gone very poorly. I'm very excited about not having to
What's that sound?
not having to deal with the secrets in the boat section. I got distracted and forgot to split. I'm really annoyed, actually.
True believer. I swim in the shadows, follow the path.
What a curious, and was it meant for her? And who had written it?
This could be from the
But it was far too...
I have to find out.
And so she
There's no way I'm ignoring the case of the mysterious
Vampire.
message.
Honestly, Vampire Survivors, whoever they did a really good job. Like they were very smart about how they developed it and stuff.
The SS Susie, a gift from
It's
Susie.
$2 for them. That's totally worth it.
Just borrowed for a couple.
But borrowing something.
You could I mean you could argue that Vampire Survivors is worth like $20.
Jeez, Nope, there must be some other way to start the engine. I bet I can hotwire.
Risk of electric.
I love danger.
Kidding me, dude? Come on now. It's the only thing that's like worse on the PC version than any other version is rotating the left analog stick for whatever reason. It just doesn't want to.
Damn, this one's
foiled at the last. Oh well, time to turn.
There's only one screw left.
And so she very carefully pulled on the panel.
What is it? 3R3L.
Wow.
This is the only. This is.
Mom always says it looks like I can buy a piece of cake.
This is the only kind of puzzle that I really need.
Jenny had found
my notes
a way.
for
She
still.
pulled out her journal and plotted a course.
First, I'll navigate my way around Skull. Next, I'll sail up the river to the Almaston Bridge. Then it's just a short stroll through the Forgotten Forest, and finally.
We actually do this.
Got it. Let's go.
We're stealing a boat, by the way. You just hot-wired a boat.
Jenny had never crossed the lake after dark. Come to think of it, she'd never even driven a boat before. She thrust the throttle forward and felt a cool wind whip through her hair. Sneaking around after curfew had its...
Alright. I'm gonna do some immaculate boating here. I don't need to look at my notes at all for this. We've got this memorized. Not gonna get lost. Yeah, they did admittedly make it too easy to hotwire, I have to admit. We've got this memorized. Not gonna get lost. Not gonna lose time here. Alright. So we're gonna do like a... This is like a sort of a wild goose chase. I mean, literally we're gonna find a red herring here, so... Yeah, they're whales. They're fish. They're just large fish. I call them whales in my notes. But they're just large fish. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna find a red herring here, and that's gonna lead us on this wild goose chase, honestly. There's the red herring. Hello, red herring.
The elusive red.
I can't believe they really...
Jenny had always believed.
She's so beautiful.
But what was stuck in her scales?
No! Yes, I got it. Whew, that was lucky. That would have been a weird way to lose time.
A message in a bottle.
I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS.
I am the voice of I walk amongst that one sail gets another clue. This case just
dangerous. Jenny had no idea.
Or it could be the
The best course of action.
No, I have to see where this leads.
Message in a bottle. Alright, off we go.
Sunken ships. Thanks, fishies.
This was the right one. Never mind. Oh yeah, the fourth wall doesn't exist in this game at all. So the way, yeah, because you've seen both, but basically this is, it's an old man writing a story, and then we live out the story. So every so often, the characters rebel against its own author. To go up here, I'm pretty sure. I said I wasn't gonna get lost, and then I immediately got lost, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty pog and cool. This way. counts as Thanksgiving. It's not even Thanksgiving, so you're just eating chicken on a Tuesday. Stop ruining my...
I can't see a thing. I must be heading in the right direction.
Chicken Tuesday is great. I'm super into it. Chicken and mocha Tuesdays. There's stuffing and pumpkin pie. That's close enough then. And mocha. Traditional Thanksgiving mocha. I only got a little bit lost. That's okay. And then up, right? Straight up.
Jenny,
I don't need chicken, but I'll take your word for it. Chicken's pretty good. I like chicken.
Light on these ghost chips.
I have to wait now. You're pescatarian? Fish is good too. I'm into fish. I mean, I live in California, so I eat a lot of seafood actually. You've been oh yeah, but you're the weird, you're the Eastern European herring nonsense. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like I'm not talking about canned garbage. Weird Estonian breakfast. It's so good though. I mean, I'd probably like it.
Another message. This is starting
Herring
to
and
feel like
cream.
a wild goose chase.
That works. I eat most any food, honestly.
I am the hope.
There's very little I don't like. I don't like pasta salad.
What's with all these cryptic? I should get out of here.
Or coleslaw. If you're having trouble finding fish, does that mean you're hard of herring? Herring and cream sounds horrible. I mean, I'd try it. Don't know if I'd like it. I'll try anything once. You gotta Google it. I'm ready. Show me.
Phew, made it out alive.
Yeah, I try. I think you're the same. I would try literally anything once.
Let's go find this spiral of...
Skull Isle decommissioned over 100 years ago, but the light mysteriously continued to illuminate the darkness.
Also, there's something about a sandwich shop, but we skipped it there. Yeah, we're both. Yeah, I think we're both that way. Is that we're very adventurous with food. I'll try anything once. I won't always like it, but I like most food, as you can see by my general large size. You are not. I respect it. I'm gonna go back to streaming weekly. I really like streaming. But then I get in my head that it's too much work and then I don't do it for a while. Or I'm like really busy with work. Sensitivity to foods? Yeah, it's just, it depends on each person, right?
Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Ah! Well, aren't you ominous? Nice birdie.
You found a Dutch recipe for cream and herring and cream sauce. Post it.
How rude.
Copy paste it. I want to see it. We put in Discord. Exclamation point Discord if anybody wants to join my Discord.
Talk about a murder of crows.
It's actually been a bit more active lately since Cable joined. Unless it's really your idea. Yeah. There's no reason. Like, food is just sustenance anyway. If you don't derive pleasure from eating, then don't do it. You're talking of AF. Hell yeah. I just happen to like food. That's all. I just happen to like eating. So for me, food is just makes me happy. I gotta wait for it to come back around. It's a little ironic that you're the talkative one because you physically can't talk. I mean, you haven't really changed. In that sense, you've always been like that.
I am the answer to the stand inside. Below death's gaze, I wait for you. I wait for you. This could be the last clue.
So caught up, Jenny failed to recognize
Who is waiting at the crystal?
whoever it was.
You're forever the same person. It's true. I've known you for a very long time. And you have not changed.
Crescent
almost
Moon.
at all.
Time to wrap up this case.
Sometimes you'll get the desire to try a new certain dish because you think it sounds good, but it's not common. Fair enough. You are who you are. We are who we are. Sometimes I think I should have just used my bot name as my actual, like, channel name. No, she's missing most of her tongue. It is not a joke. Oh, it's alright. I mean, it's not me you have to fix. She's pretty chill about it. It's okay. It happened a long time ago. 2 years ago? That sound right? 2 years ago or 3 years? 2 years ago. Almost 3 years now. That's crazy. Oh, this is CJ. We're here. We made it. This isn't bad at all. This is really good. We're making pretty darn good time here. I'm on a roll, apparently.
Hello?
That's a good excuse in there.
Who's there? Stay right there.
You never talked on the phone anyway.
Identify yourself. I'm with the. You have 2 seconds to start. I'll have to use force.
Oh my god, my notes are just littered with 100% stuff.
I'm
It's
coming over there
almost
right now.
impossible to use now. Love this game.
Oh, it was just my imagination. Thank God.
The dog's locked.
Get away from me!
Yeah, she's just in like, she's barefoot in pajamas for like a while. We still have two.
Loudest before the dawn.
Yeah.
The early bird can't catch.
She doesn't get any new clothes for like a while.
I watched Pot
We
feel
still have two splits before she gets more clothes.
The last donut.
Excellent. They haven't broken you.
The notes were from you? Why did you make me go through all that if you were already in the boat?
This is the only place safe from their prying ears. We have to hurry. This line.
Mine?
Line? We're talking in
What
person.
did you want to tell me?
Seriously? You? Contact.
Did I?
Actually, I'm glad. I need to ask you a few questions.
Good, Jenny. Question everything. Trust no one.
What happened to your eye?
Wasn't a fight.
A seriously
Well, you should see the other. Is there?
Yeah, he got punched in the face.
What happened
pretty
to your
good.
compass? Before it was one.
Exactly. Do you see now?
So what is it then?
Aliens.
Aliens.
It's never alien, CJ.
I know what aliens are.
CJ is my favorite.
I'm
He's
sorry,
my best
CJ,
friend.
but it's Dean is dead, and I need to get to the truth.
The only way to truly see, not everything is what
if there really are aliens.
People don't see what. That's why I come here. The compass is. Why don't you borrow it and find out for yourself?
Are
you sure?
To be honest,
I see.
I didn't mean to.
You finally have a build that can win the Rogue Genasia challenge. It's a fingers crossed. That thing's crazy. Trust no. Question everything. Trust no one. Aliens. Anybody who's subbed to me, my my CJ emote is going to be very useful. I have Sharif is sorry about your dad.
They changed the bathroom set from straw. It was most unpleasant.
Oh.
I intended to alert the librarian as well. No one was at the.
Was there anyone else?
No,
until you left. It's not like you to leave your research.
I don't have a wallet on me.
Appointment.
You said you were late for an appointment.
Objection.
This isn't a trial.
There it is. That's coming up real soon.
I had to do it, Jenny.
CJ, is this?
Well, you were going.
CJ, did you?
You can see the. You can actually see the black eye in the emote.
I don't understand.
In fact, I suspect I couldn't have done it.
I want to believe you, CJ.
That's why I left these. No, anyone can prove it.
Hang on a second. Let me take a
Here
look.
we go. It's coming up right
Jenny,
here.
I need your. You know, we could have saved a lot.
Risk being followed.
But what had piqued
that paper? What did he write all these messages on?
This is probably like this, actually. It's just like this, maybe? This is usually like right around here. This is gonna be here. This is gonna be on the top. It's gonna be like this.
I knew it. You wrote all these messages on a piece of newspaper.
There's
CJ was
there it is.
the first time they had met.
He was convinced he'd lost the key to his handcuff.
They'd been friends ever since.
So that's Sharif is sorry about your dad. It's from this part of the game.
The front page was.
They've been peddling lies. Sheriff Winston. Well, if he won't help her, I will.
Jenny couldn't help. Every time she thought she heard his voice, she promised not to rest until she'd done.
That's the day of the Dean's murder. This photo was taken in. That's on the other side of town. CJ couldn't have killed the Dean. All the evidence is right here.
Block.
How can I prove CJ is innocent? CJ was photographed 2 minutes before. There's no way CJ could have killed him. CJ, you're innocent.
What a relief.
But you really shouldn't be going to end up in jail again.
That wouldn't be so bad. They have the best beds in town.
Shadowman, right? Yeah. That's it, right? Yeah, we're done after this.
Those scribbles look familiar. I found your map of Arthur.
Keep it. It's a great map. Lifted straight out of the town.
The only edition.
What about all your notes?
Nope. Got it all.
What cloud?
Did I say?
All backed up in the cloud is a wink, wink, nudge, nudge for the modern day.
Who are the
because this game clearly takes place like in the 90s or earlier, where there's no cell phones or computers or anything.
He couldn't keep his mouth. Well, he wouldn't keep his hand.
Have you ever heard of a place called Widow's Drop?
Widow's Drop. No. But it sounds.
Anything sounds suspicious.
Be careful, Jenny. Once you start to see things, do you ever wonder, well, why the power?
Yes, I do.
There's a lot more to this.
Do you mean that literally?
Yes. The truth is hiding.
Well, I really have to get to. I can drop you off at the bridge.
No need. I'm some of these rocks.
The almost done bridge, because it's not a finished bridge. You see.
Job. Be careful, Jenny.
Don't worry about me. I sneak in silence. My footsteps are whispers.
I sneak in silence.
Damn it! I've got this. Don't worry.
It'll buff out. It's fine.
That'll buff out.
Come on. Come on.
Jenny headed east.
I can dock there and make sneaky.
We're almost done with the boat section. Oh, yeah, dude, the Glatts are the richest family in town. The Glatts Mining Corp. We just need to go over Bear Claw Bend here, and we'll be done. There's Bear Claw Bend. Looks like a bear claw. It's a bend. I'm actually gonna remember to split this time. instead of not remembering to split, which is the alternate. Not what I wanted to do. I have done the wrong thing. Dude, the boat section sucks.
That's the way to my house.
Alright, we're 2.5 minutes ahead. Made it past stage 1 of Area 2. That's the first time you've done that. Nice. Alright. See, I saved it. I saved 90 seconds just on knowing where I'm going because of 100%. 100% made me memorize the entire boat area.
No one ever comes down here.
And yet it was hard.
This is CJ's fault.
Once you start to see.
I wonder what he meant by that.
So 100% really made my any percent abilities much better. I basically have the whole game memorized now. The only things I don't know are offhand are like exact combinations to things.
Perfect.
Time to race my work against my melatonin again? Yes, against this game. This seems to be a thing where I play Jenny LeClue, you work and take melatonin, and then we see what finishes first. It's a good race. It's my favorite. I just am so happy I don't have to play 100% anymore. That ended up being like a really painful thing to do. It's very, what's the word? It's like really stressful. That's all. To make sure I actually have everything. 90% is chill though. There's the Thanksgiving dinner thrown into this one, so the melatonin is unfair advantage. That's fair. Although you don't have the natural problem with, because the problem with Thanksgiving dinner is that turkey is the thing that makes you sleepy.
What happened to the bridge?
Has anyone seen the bridge?
It looked like Jenny.
You don't have the thing from turkey because you had chicken, right? So. We call it chicken and mocha Tuesdays. You also don't eat carbs. There you go. Stuffing has carbs in it, I suppose. Unless your stuffing doesn't have carbs in it. Because stuffing is mostly bread.
It was a terrifying... Surely she wasn't...
No, it isn't, Miss Buzzard. I mean, people still get tired from turkey. It's keto bread? Okay, that's fair enough. It's not. It's the amount of food. That's actually fair. That's actually fair.
The bridge is too weak for a running jump.
Fun fact, Mythbusters is from my neck of the woods. Shout out to San Francisco.
Taking into account this and factoring in my... I could make that jump 2 out of 3 times.
Not bad odds.
Not bad odds.
Terrible odds.
Well, here goes nothing.
If you had a 1 in 3 chance of plummeting to your death, that's bad odds. I used to watch Mythbusters all the time back in the day. This is one I think I can move before.
And now she was dead.
It's just like... Just don't look down. Don't look down.
Yeah, because keto food is not the same. It has to do with... Because carbs are what make you feel super full, actually. It's literally that. One of the streamers I watch regularly got like a got a Factor sponsorship, and so I got Factor food at like a huge discount. Oh boy.
Was this the end? As a spindly her mother, how could she possibly?
I can't give up now. Mom needs me.
Jenny had barely survived.
So I got like $90 worth of food for $20 or something. So I have all my meals for next week are ready to go, and there's a keto version of Factor, so you can get keto food there. Fun fact: if you keep going left here, there's a secret room. Actually, all of the anybody who's actually very familiar with Jenny LeClue because of my running it will be happy to learn. So the book that I got, this art book right here that I got, comes with a bookmark, and the back of the bookmark has the cipher for the secret codes that you can get in the secret rooms. So I've been working on decoding the messages. Yeah, I remember when you started keto. So yeah. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. No, it's actually all nonsense, and then you have to actually interpret the answers. It's like clusters of letters. Oh yeah, we're actually doing a Zazer Fear already. Damn. That's it? A crummy commercial? Totally worth it. I'd bet they would troll us like that too. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I'm amongst good people.
But I've never seen this.
Then she remembered.
People don't see things they aren't looking for.
She knocked on the rusty metal.
Hollow. It's a trapdoor.
Yeah, have a good chat.
What a strange device. The wires are connected to the door.
Yeah, it's that time of year. I don't usually watch Christmas Story, but I might this year. I watch It's a Wonderful Life. Because I'm an old fogey who likes black and white movies.
A stale metallic.
It sure is
Too dark.
But I can't just...
And so Jenny descended blindly into the unknown.
This is, do we just become new best friends? That's what's happening right now. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So ours is It's a Wonderful Life. I've been watching it since I was a little kid. And then, when I was in high school and I was an edgelord, when I was an edgelord in high school, Bad Santa came out my junior year of high school, and so I watch Bad Santa every Christmas too now. Ugh. I was 17.
That didn't sound good.
In all her the town that once equal parts.
Incredible.
Yes.
If we're gonna talk about like controversial,
in her very own backyard.
We're gonna talk about like controversial.
Looks fancy and broken.
Jenny wiped away
Christmas movies. I've only ever seen Die Hard once in my whole life.
Feels
alien.
And it was when I was an adult.
I'll just press all the buttons.
Oh dear. As Jenny turned
a voice.
You've only ever seen Die Hard. What happened? What happened?
Was it a cry for help?
Denari, what happened?
And so she transcribed it in her journal.
I've seen Die Hard exactly once.
There's something stuck to the
I was like
of the
26 or something.
Just a blank.
Or is it?
Jenny traced
died right before the Area 2 boss. Damn.
Exactly what to do.
That's by far the best you've done. You'll get it soon enough. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It worked.
PPL. Yo, Cable, you would have loved this. So my N64 isn't working right now.
Please enter.
1,
but
2, 3.
I got the N64 like online subscription thing on Switch, and PPL is one of the games they have. And I beat the story mode on PPL, so be proud of me, Cable. I thought of you when I was playing it. I mean, I'm pretty good at Panel to Pawn in general. That's like that's just a style of puzzle I'm pretty good at. The one I'm really bad at is Puyo Puyo.
Radioactive scanning at
It says it's working.
Remember, please leave the station decompressing spherical chamber.
Yeah, but you have to pay extra money for it. So you have to pay for the online subscription, and then on top of that, you have to pay for the N64 subscription. So it's actually quite a bit of money.
I should get out of here before my skin melts off.
Let me kick your butt at Pokemon Puzzle League. I think so. We'll have to figure this out. We'll figure this out sometime. I will pay them my firstborn. I don't care. Fair enough. Everyone has that game. Twitch, why you buffer me?
The boulders must have.
I don't think that's me.
I'm gonna need a bucket of coffee to unpack
I
this.
haven't dropped any frames, so that's not me. If Arvo counts as my firstborn, then no. But I want him. He's not buffering for me. Okay, so that's definitely just on your end. Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, I haven't dropped any frames. And I fixed all my problems.
What was that?
So my computer is all nice and fixed. I took it apart and cleaned it out and everything. It's running like a machine and everything.
I'm telling you, man.
Because I got a couple of I got a couple of blue screens and a couple of really weird things. So I think it was like Sunday night. I'm like, fuck it, we're taking it apart and making sure everything's okay. And everything looks great.
The house was swarming with police. If anyone could find.
There was also a little piece of plastic sitting on top of my motherboard.
The window was ajar.
Somebody broke into my house.
But who?
Whoever it was.
Yeah, I cleaned out all the
That's my
fans
way in.
and then I
To get to the basement, one false move and the game would be up.
just gonna wait one more time around here. You're hoping Santa brings you a new video card? Not getting caught saves 45 seconds. So I'm
Did
happy
Jenny
about that.
enter the dark basement?
Hey, you can dream.
It was an odd feeling. Breaking into
Would a new
her own
would a new
house.
processor
But as she
fit in your
squeezed
current
through the basement
motherboard?
window, Jenny felt a rush
Could you
of
just upgrade it,
excitement.
or would you have to get a new motherboard?
I could get used to this, she thought. Jenny was in.
Home sweet home. What the heck? Who left this here?
Jenny's father had...
Let's see who this belongs to.
I keep forgetting to split. Oh, cool. 1 1 1 1 3 4. I'm having too much fun streaming. We've all had to break into our own houses before.
Who carries around a fancy briefcase? The hawk and the...
Jenny recognized
In the library. There must be something significant about it. This feels familiar. Wait, no! I'm on the radio in the under...
Could there be a connection?
Let's find out.
Okay, it's there. And past. Soon. And all. And they. They. Wolf is relive. Whale is will. 36, that should be up high. There's no goose, but there is hawk and weasel. Listen and Francis.
Soon they will all relive their
message read
But
like...
from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer? Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting which is being picked up on, and a secret to decode which was locked inside.
All of this was true.
That doesn't make it any less...
But not all Sometimes questions only then would be
I
answered.
guess I'll let it brew. Right now, I need to get to my room and find my detective.
Man walks into a room filled with people. Welcome to the Plastry Surgic Addicts group. I see a lot of new faces in here today. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
Also, this is my big
Make
Christmas.
yourselves at home, why don't you?
My big Christmas
They better
guilty
not eat my
pleasure
cupcake.
is candy
Here's
canes.
my game of
I
cards.
love
Oh,
candy
sir,
canes so
our
much.
fight
Just
works.
peppermint in general.
You wanna put your
Big
money
fan.
where your mouth is?
Peppermint mochas, peppermint bark,
finest, everyone.
candy canes. I love
No
all of
way
it.
Jenny
Which
could...
means I can't get my
But
detective.
this was a basement. Surely something around...
Maybe. Let's shed some light on the situation. Of course the fuse is missing for the lights.
Jenny wasn't pro disorganized mud or reminders that...
Miss you, Dad. This is from the day of Dad's accident. Mom must have kept the Dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad.
Yeah, I think we've kind of all been there.
Accurate inspections report. This contradicts the newspaper. Everyone in town blamed the lab was unsafe. October 5th.
Her father's accident.
The Dean signed the report.
Someone had
He must have known that the lab was unsafe.
Any rational mind.
This doesn't...
But it was a clear motive. Revenge.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see?
There must be an explanation. I just don't know what it is yet.
Jenny did the right thing. Her mother would be proud.
Mom's innocent?
How would it look at the...
Just have to
Someone saw you break into your own house. That's pretty funny.
Aha! The missing fuse. And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work.
Who knows when they'll come back. Now, where's the most likely place to find a makeshift detective kit?
A shaft of light.
There's more stuff back there. I just need a way through.
Yeah, it's what you're saying is that there's a non-zero chance that that's what happened. I'm thinking it's probably in garden tools is what I'm looking for. Not CSI supplies, but garden tools. Books. Oh, CSI supplies.
CSI supplies. That must be Mom's.
So this is when she actually gets the change out of her pajamas. Well, not out of her. She just adds like a coat.
It's not as good as mine, but at least it works.
Sort of.
More or less. My key to the city.
She does not get shoes, no. That's the one thing she doesn't get is shoes. She gets a jacket and she gets lockpicks, and she gets a...
from the container.
That's all she
This
gets.
must be Mom's old...
It smelled the form.
From her CSI
She has very
days.
small, very pointy feet, so it's like shoes. Girl's gonna get frostbite. You better believe it. Oh, yeah. We're 2 hours into the game, and we're at.
Fits like a glove.
A giant oversight.
And it smells like Mom.
No, mother had never.
I won't let them take you away from me too.
It smells
Jenny's
like Mom.
search was
It's not the world's best.
for the first time. She had a serious crime.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match. Somebody else is here.
We're done, actually, I think. There's the man in black. We're back. What's up, creepy man in black?
That was no cop. What was he doing in my house? I should follow him.
That's a good idea. Very dangerous man. Probably should follow him. Oh. Again. Oh, I can actually run now. You can't really run when you're
Was
inside.
Jenny ready to follow the mysterious man in black?
Alright, we're 3-point-something minutes ahead here.
The man in black. Who was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
3:56 now. We're doing it.
Where are you headed, creepy man in black?
Jenny couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
I wonder if she's wearing slippers from Susie's
Out of
house.
his line of sight.
Maybe there was like house shoes or something, or slippers that she's wearing from Susie's house, so that she's not at least not barefoot. Need to figure out what the headcanon is here.
Our old fort.
It didn't look like
I
much.
They could never climb up there.
They schemed and planned. Just thinking about him hurt.
Well,
I wear
just
shoes in
get
my
it down the
house
old-fashioned
because I don't
way.
have any. I don't have any carpet anywhere. My whole house is just hardwood, so I just wear shoes in the house when I'm cold. I do have slippers though. Just mostly wear them like when I get out of bed. This run isn't perfect, but it's definitely pretty good. Any weird thing in your feet? So you live in slippers? As opposed to barefoot or as opposed to like shoes? Canadians don't. No one wears shoes in the house. I'm a weirdo. No one wears shoes in the house. I just do.
Bridge
I'm a
should slow them
weirdo.
down a bit. Huh?
Wearing shoes in the house? Yes.
How did he do that?
I think most people just wear slippers in the house. I can't imagine just like walking around barefoot though. That feels strange to me. Yeah, I mean, we have house shoes. That's what I mean in Egypt. It's the same thing. You just wear house shoes, slippers, that kind of thing. Socks and slippers, yeah. Floor is too cold. Also, yes. If there's no carpet, then the floor is definitely too close.
There's nowhere to hide on the bridge. I'll go underneath and
Well, I
from
mean,
there.
in winter, Arizona in winter is still winter. But even, I guess it could be, if it's like tile or whatever. Fuzzy socks works too. I mean, I'm in California and it's still like, it didn't even hit 50 today. Yeah, wood and tile, same. It gets very cold, especially like now, this time of year. The Man in Black.
Jenny couldn't just walk onto the bridge and blow her cover. No, she'd keep her distance
Southwest
and see what the
style
Man in Black would reveal when he didn't.
We just
know
have tile.
he was
I have
being
tile
watched.
in the bathrooms. That's it, and in the kitchen.
The Man in Black needs methodical move.
I need to get a better look at him.
I have fuzzy socks too. I just my feet get too
Climb the
hot.
outside.
The plan
Fuzzy
was
socks?
daring.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
I wear especially shoes while I'm
on Jenny
working. It's like a way to
yesterday,
convince
a
myself that I'm
child.
working.
Today, a courageous adventure.
I have a hard time. I have a hard time working in slippers because I work from home. You can actually see my like work laptop.
Easy
You
does
actually
it.
can't see it.
I don't want him to hear me coming.
You can't see it because this is the small webcam screen. But in the wider webcam screen, you can see it. I just had my GDQ tech check yesterday, so I'm officially ready to go for GDQ. Exactly. Yeah, get it. I get dressed. I take a shower. I get dressed, and then I'm ready to work. Like it's a way to transition from work to home. But transitioning from work back to not work is just me turning 45 degrees to this direction instead of working in this direction.
Jenny glanced down, and immediately she clung tight to the ledge beneath her feet. One false move.
Focus, Jenny. Perfect pitch. Maybe I can get a closer look.
Perfect pitch, the sign of a serial killer.
There you are.
Likes long walks in the
brim of
woods
his hat
and
concealed
children's
the Man in
literature.
Black remained.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I know. He's just standing there. What's he waiting for?
Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. No.
Wow. This guy.
Yes.
Who is he talking to?
No. It wasn't there. Yes. The whole house. She must have it.
What was he looking for?
Of course.
Whistling on key, having perfect pitch. Look, don't worry about it.
What's he doing now?
The music people don't like that the having perfect pitch thing.
Where did he go?
Hey, whistling on key's pretty hard, in his defense.
A super secret spy stash? I can't hear what he's saying.
Yes, I'll take care tonight. They change shifts at 4. Yes.
I have to see what's on that.
Yes, I know.
It's almost time for the graveyard.
He's destroying evidence. I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
She was only distracted.
Damn. How does he do that?
Yeah, there's a lot of things we don't understand about the Man in Black. That's very weird. A friend who was tone deaf when it came to singing, but you could whistle in tune. I can sing in tune, but I don't have enough control over whistling to really whistle in tune. Not a good whistler. That wasn't clear. But I can sing it. Don't forget to pay your respects. Look for the biggest cross. I'm not a very good whistler.
Jenny held a sock. She hadn't recovered all.
Beyond the fallen angel, the entrance is buried. Look for the biggest. Don't forget to pay your.
What could it mean?
Their directions.
But an entrance to what?
Maybe there's more in the back.
Ah! Mom?
Jenny's heart skipped.
You can't whistle anymore? That's fair. You do kind of need a tongue to whistle.
He's
Fair.
going to.
Jenny couldn't breathe.
Mom's in terrible danger.
Whistling isn't that useful anyway.
Never get past.
He won't have to. These instructions lead to a way to get to the.
But where?
The entrance is
buried. Where did people bury?
The graveyard.
Use your tongue for a lot of things. It's a very useful appendage.
Of course.
Angels are.
All features of the graveyard.
I have to get there before he. I have to save my mom.
This was all well and good, even if she managed.
How am I going to break her out?
It was at this moment, as loath as she was, Jenny needed help. She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie.
So this is the faster version. If you don't accept the walkie-talkie back at Susie's house, then you walk back to the boat and then Susie surprises you.
What is that? Oh,
surprises you with
asking. You said earlier you wanted to.
Yes.
You said you wanted to
help.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, she can't even admit she wants help. Jenny is an asshole.
I don't know, Jenny. I don't think I can do it.
Damn it,
But what do you need me?
My mom's life is in danger. Do you really want her?
No.
Good.
Okay. Whatever you need. What should I wear?
I don't care.
What?
I'm gonna break my mom.
Lost 4 seconds. I know where I lost the time too.
No.
I lost it.
It's too long.
I lost it going into the wrong hole at the very beginning, like looking in the wrong hole.
So why does it feel like they're rebelling again? All this fight. Jenny and Susie should be best friends by now. Maybe it's time to wrap. Yes. Let's fix this nonsense.
The Thanksgiving chicken is almost ready. You mean Tuesday chicken and stuffing?
All right, Rufus. First, I need another drink.
The Tuesday, December. On Canadian Thanksgiving, it's also on a Thursday, huh?
Looks like fate. This one can't end. I must write something. It's the only chance. I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll see your mom. But for now...
You think it's a Monday? That's weird.
Was the Man in Black the Dean's real killer? Without any evidence, Jenny couldn't be sure. A great detective never made assumptions. The most important thing was getting her mum to safety. And to do that, she'd need to beat the Man in Black at his own game.
We're a little weird here, to be fair. I like Canadians. They're, I don't know. It's like almost American, but like not. Like clearly there's things that are different.
One thing's for sure. I'm gonna need to be very quiet.
Second Monday in October. think it's what, the third Thursday in November for us? America Light.
Hi, Jenny.
Non-fat America.
And I brought snacks. This is a covert. Sorry, I just wanted. Did
you bring the?
I like that you brought
Of
snacks.
course. Et voila. Now remember.
Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. Hopefully it'll be enough.
I love Susie so
Okay,
much.
I'm here. What's
Keith?
the big emergency, Susie? What is she doing here?
Keith, you came.
You invited him?
Look at Susie's amazing outfit
I
too.
can't bear the idea of two.
What's wrong with you? No, Keith, wait.
There was so much that she had ruined. Worse, she wanted to tell him, but none of it would bring. Sometimes the right thing to say was also the hardest.
I'm sorry.
Poor Keith, angry, grieving. His whole world, and the one person he most wanted to.
I really should go. Goodbye, Jenny.
Well, that didn't go exactly. Are you okay, Jenny?
As angry as she was.
Let's just focus on the task at hand. Locked.
I mean, he has every right to be mad. He did kind of ruin. She did kind of ruin his father's funeral. So.
Now, keep a lookout while I open this lock.
All right, we're gonna pick a lock again here. Yeah, that's like that happens in the fugue state earlier in the game.
Are you coming, Susie?
Into the...
There's no time to waste.
Oh, yeah. I think I need a minute.
There's no time to waste.
Why don't you? I'll go on ahead.
Man, I like this game, but fuck this game. I mean, if a game doesn't caught like for the most part, if you're not challenged by a game, then it's not always worth your time.
I just need to follow the. I'm coming for you, Mom.
The game needs to either be compelling narratively or compelling gameplay-wise. So, this game is compelling narratively, but it's actually very easy gameplay-wise. I love it. Me too, honestly. Can't remember if you're the one who bought it or some other friend did. I'm a big fan of the lock picking. Have you played the new Pokemon? Speaking of games that are stupidly easy.
A guardian of the grave, watching over the department.
Why must everything in a...
Of course, this guy.
Beyond the fallen angel. There are lots of angels here. That sword looks like it might move.
We want this to be down, right? And I think that one needs to be down as well, right? This one's also down. Yeah. Everyone says it's bad, so you haven't bothered. It's bad because it's bad graphically. I think the gameplay is fine. It just doesn't run well on the Switch, because the Switch is not a good console. Like, graphically. It's a good console in terms of like having games. You don't care about graphics? I mean, it just runs at a bad frame rate and stuff, and it's kind of full of glitches and stuff. Yeah, I don't care about graphics either, honestly. Tis none of my concern. Yeah, see, Kajing's played a bunch of the new Pokemon. This one's straight, right? Up. I also, again with oh wait, did I put that as one of my regular emotes or did I make it a bit emote? I might have made it a bit emote. This one should be straight. 3142. 3142. What do you mean? Ooh, my knee. Now when I sit for too long, my knees start to lock up like I'm 90 years old. Ugh, my knee. I went to a comedy show. Thanks, December Tuesday chicken is dinner time. Enjoy your chicken. Enjoy your Thanksgiving chicken in December. And your mocha. 3142.
it.
Did the comedy show make me feel funny? It only made me feel funny in the sense that I had to sit for 2.5 hours and then my knees blocked up and it was really uncomfortable. The show itself was fine.
Something tells me this isn't a tomb.
Also, fun fact. The reason I didn't stream last Tuesday and I streamed on Monday instead is because I went to a concert on Tuesday.
Put them here.
It seemed to Jenny as if something this conspicuous.
What else is Arthurton hiding?
Get up there.
Well, at least we know it's working.
As a dozen Jenny noticed a remarkable.
Some of this equipment, can't believe I missed it before. That girl owes me some answers. Another radio. Maybe these are used to communicate.
It was a hunch.
Whoever's transmitting the message could be in another sphere somewhere in town. It's the same voice as before.
This code was different.
Just as strange, though.
Jenny carefully tried.
Let's see what the hawk and the weasel have to say about this.
Near. Here, near is urge. Oh, just down here someplace. The wolf, infected, death, and soon and forever. The goose is just herself, just like here someplace. And this is despair and silenced.
Purge infected, forever silent.
This message
is the man in black.
Purge infected.
Could that have something to do with
soon only death, forever silence, despair self is near.
And now they're coming for my mom. What does she know that they're willing to kill her for?
This contraption was new to Jenny, but something about it caught her eye.
Doesn't seem to be. Probably just a loose connection somewhere.
L, 2R, 2L, 1L.
Jenny knew that the best
to mess around with it until all the lights come on.
If being a great detective, Jenny had a promising career in machine repair to fall back on. A large metallic...
That shape. Where have I seen it? The Dean's ring!
Always random. Why? I don't know.
It fits.
In fact, it fit perfectly into the slot, as though it were made for it.
Santa Clara B, Portland State. So many isekai, new isekai, like mangas now. I became the villain. I married the villain.
I could have lost an eye.
The machine's true, but whatever its purpose.
Dean Stroudsbury is...
Had the Dean been aware?
Whether he knew or not, it's likely he was killed because of it.
Hidden amongst a web of a Jenny LeClue.
There's a book pinned beneath that cable.
Confidential. The word was music to Jenny's ears.
Zazer.
Jenny recognized the name.
So this lab is
I was reincarnated as a level 1 warrior, and now I have to defeat the villain. But I fall in love with the villain instead. And that's the entire side. That's the entire. That's the actual.
He designed a bigger. Did he ever build it? And if he did, where? There was a badger on the door. So this must be the experiment he was talking about. Exhaustion.
The parallels with her father's own working conditions were destructive.
All dead.
The words echoed.
I just blindsided my son Joe with an early Christmas gift. Oh, that's great.
This entry is from much seems that
That's
never
nice.
happened before.
As is the case, but she now knew the
Council of.
It wasn't much to go on, but it.
What's this? Another blank scrap of paper.
Please enter authorized.
1, 0.
Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation.
You're not trying another Rogue Genesia run? Genesia? Rogue Genesia? I think that's right. It's Rogue Genesia. I've decided that's what it is. You're gonna be a grandpa next month. Yo! That's huge. Congrats. Congrats to your kid, too.
Radioactive safe procedure 12 decompressing. Remember, please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break.
If you're not ready, you're not that old, damn it. You're old enough to be a grandpa. You're a young hip grandpa. That's what you are.
At least I wasn't covered in plasma.
You're certainly more hip than I am. Well, you're like 10 years older than me, right? No, I'm not. My hip went out. Yeah, you're like 10 years older than me, and I'm an old man now. Oh, just go down here. I just forgot. Your hip went out. That must be extremely uncomfortable.
Jenny, did you find me?
Not yet.
Jenny was hesitant to share her discovery, but Susie might have.
Where did you really get?
I told you.
And that's the only.
You have returned?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Where else would I have seen
How
it?
was your chicken?
Good question. I have to go.
I will. Good luck, Jenny.
My hip's gone out. I have to wait for it to come back again. It's gone. I walked right into that. You're just about to try it? Heck yeah. You're gonna have to translate that for me. I can't actually read Japanese.
Beyond the fallen. This is it. The entrance must be through here.
I read translated manga. I can't read Japanese. I do want to learn it someday. I was reincarnated in another world as a level 1 warrior, but I fell in love with the
secret tunnel under the
That's
graveyard.
exactly correct, though.
How long had these things
How many of
been
those
in
have you read?
Arctic?
I mean, I've
Who
read a
was
couple.
responsible for them? And
The
how was all
ones
this
I've read
connected to
are
Dylan's murder?
one's called I'm in Love with the Villainous. That's one I've read. Come on, let's go. What are we doing now?
Through the crumbling arches. Past the wooden.
Oh,
gates.
this is Matt with the T is
All you have to do
silent.
is find the biggest cross.
I've read Sincerely Yours, The Broken Saintess. I've read
Oh, come on. There's
which one?
I'm in the
I
old
don't
part
remember
of the
anymore.
Every kid in Arthur ghosts of early waiting to avenge.
A few months ago, they were attacked.
They were probably hallucinating.
They swore to me.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Even so, Jenny's skin crawled with goosebumps. It might have been her imagination.
Maybe I'll use Mom's flashlight. You know, just in case.
All right, we got the gliding glitch. So if you can get Jenny off screen before the end of a cutscene, then she'll glide like that, and that's the fastest form of movement in the entire game.
Not now.
Oh, right now? Or when? When is Rogue Inicia getting a new update?
Our trembling adventurer had no choice but to edge forward, very slowly.
Holy cow! There are speed strats in this game later this month.
Great. There's a light over here.
Well, I guess it sounds you can reciprocate it. Yeah, that's great. That's a good thing. Exchanging Christmas gifts on December 13th. Double scream. Pathologic too. That's great.
You're not a ghost.
Oh, you scared the life out of me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
I really need to stop. What are you doing out here?
I don't know if I can trust this guy.
You're the LeClue girl, aren't you?
Well.
Your poor old.
This is one of the best scenes in the whole game. Is Matt where the second T is silent.
Nothing left.
Well, you're digging a big hole.
Yes, ma'am. Regulation. The name's Matt.
Sure sounds like an interest. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Of course.
He seems harmless enough. I just need to be sure he's not working for the Man in Black.
Is that blood? Blood? Where?
It's all over your clothes.
Oh, that!
Arthroponian clay.
Why are you digging a grave?
Well, they have to go. The bones.
The what?
What's your Denari, out of curiosity? Not for any particular reason. But what's the game you most want in general? Like the game that's come out most recently that you really want. You mentioned it. I think you mentioned it in your Discord, but my brain doesn't want to remember it right now. No, there's no reason.
You told me
it's December 13th. That's all.
Who is Owen? And what?
God darn it! It's Owen was the old ground.
Yeah. I know the Devil Within or whatever that one. The other one? Oh yeah, RE8. That's right. That's what it is.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Oh well, there was
a girl.
She scared the life out of me. Oh wait, no.
That was you, wasn't it?
You'll have to forgive me. My memory isn't what it used to be.
I need to take this daisy. Very important. Don't forget to pay your respects.
Why do you have a flower in your
I always keep. People like to leave them. You should take it for your dad.
Chicken is definitely better than turkey. Turkey is dry as shit. Every game, yeah. You have your Steam wish list.
Sure are a lot of people there.
Well, if they
do you know which of these graves?
Now there's one I've never heard before.
I mean, Tekken, obviously.
Cross. No, can't. They've all got about the same.
Yeah, that's what I. Do you have any idea how I could find it?
Yeah, no. Yeah. It has a list of all the. It might help you find what you're.
Famous miners. Interesting. What's that stuck to your boot?
Oh, don't know.
I don't eat turkey except for on Thanksgiving, and sometimes we'll have it on Christmas.
Does that mean anything to you?
Raspberries to the cranberry sauce. I never do cranberry sauce.
No,
I just I'm the one who makes. I make the stuffing from scratch.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I make the stuffing from scratch so it's not dry. And this year I added chorizo, and it was amazing. Just with bread. Hey. Are you fucking serious, bro?
Much like those buried in the graveyard.
Be careful, Mr. Crow. It looks like I could fall over it.
It's you bake breadcrumbs and then you soak it and then you fry it and then you cook it. It's a whole thing. It's actually a huge pain in the ass. That's why I only do it once a year.
Interesting.
Yeah. But if you do it right, like if you let it soak in broth for long enough, then it ends up being nice and mushy. You add mushrooms and almonds and sausage? Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, Callisto? I've heard middling things about the Callisto Protocol. I've heard like it's fun, but it's not great. And Herbe de Provence. Herbe de Provence is really smart. I might do that next year. I mean, it's a very like non-subtle homage to Dead Space.
Must have been the wind.
That was close. Hopefully this statue can help me find the biggest cross. Cross. Carvers?
Jenny read the words to herself.
Strength and size? Look for the biggest cross. They didn't mean a cross. They meant a cross in a grave. The Cross family got to work out. Find the grave. Boy, I really hope I don't have to.
This is the weird part of the graveyard right now. Go right and go down the vine. Take the vine all the way down left. Take the vine all the way down. There's Karina. There it is.
Aha! Karina Cross.
Next area to the left has Ivan.
I was taller than France.
Casper.
What an odd epitaph. I know I make it look easy, but I'm hanging on for dear life here.
So this is gonna be Casper.
Found one. Casper Cross. What have you got to say for yourself?
This section sucked the first time I played it.
I was taller
than
Helga.
Honestly, I just got really lost in the graveyard in general. Between the puzzle, there's the very first puzzle where you need to like get into the Zazer sphere, and then there's this puzzle, and then there's the tomb puzzle also, which is just awful too. How much does Santa pay for parking? Nothing. It's on the house. It's pretty good, honestly. All right, go down the vine, continue down the next vine as well. There's France. Pickled pumpkins is Estonian? I don't know. I don't love pumpkin in general. I like pumpkin pie. I actually have a pumpkin to make pumpkin pie. I just never did it this time. We did pecan pie this year instead of pumpkin, so... So this is going to be where... Who's Fran, I think, is here. I like pickled food. I might try it. Pumpkin is just kind of bland. That's my only real complaint about pumpkin.
Bingo. Hello, Franz Cross. I was taller than Ivan.
We're gonna jump to the left now. 1, 2, 3. Go down the ladder. Jump to the right, down the vine. Make you want to crisscross. Crisscross and make you want to jump.
Relies less on the structural integrity of old plant roots.
That's not the first time we've made that joke for this area too, by the way. There is no crisscross, unfortunately. So this is... Ivan's here. It's this big boy. And it won't be the last, that's fair. When's the next time I'm going to run this? I'll run it next year, I'm sure, at some point. I'm going to miss it and then want to run it, but... Once this run is done, I will have accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish with LeClue.
Here's another one. Ivan Cross. How tall were you?
Casper's a little liar.
Ivan wasn't pulling any punches. There can't be many more crosses. Where haven't I looked yet?
Alright, so we just have Helga left. So up the ladder, up the vine, jump left, up the ladder. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with every last homie? Up this ladder. Jump left. So I intentionally leave Helga to the end. That's the whole thing. There's no way to get... It's just... The problem with Ivan is he's just so far out of the way. That's the only problem. But yeah, it's Helga.
Here's one. Helga Cross.
I remember, Kajink, when you played this, the problem was that you didn't know to actually...
Who was the
You didn't know to actually click on the actual grave, like the tombstone, once you found it. You just found it and then left. And you're like, I can't, wherever. I've looked in every single area. Like, how am I going to find any more?
A small stone pot.
It's a vase.
A wonderful revel.
Don't forget. I need to place a flower.
Jenny pulled the grave dig.
Knew this.
I'm like, just I had to tell you, like, just click on the thing. Just click on it. Like, that was the only thing. I am what they call bad at video games. It didn't really have... I mean, that was just unintuitive game design, honestly.
It says the entrance was relocated, but it doesn't say where.
I'm not great at video games either, if I'm being honest. I'm a dirty practicer is what I am.
Well, that looks safe. Why does everything have to be so convoluted? Mom will have died of old age by the time I reach her.
I'm not great at most video games. You're good at horror games and Tekken. I need to just trim my beard. Getting a little long. You're only good at video games that require... What about Pokemon Puzzle League? F-Zero? F-Zero's tight. We're almost done here. Yeah, you're good at panel to pawn. Despite playing F-Zero relentlessly, I'm bad at it. But you're talking about F-Zero GX, right? That game's hard. Nobody's good at that game.
Hello? You said if anything... Well, something strange just happened.
Whew. I think we're making pretty damn good time here. I just gotta solve this puzzle quickly.
This is the only tomb. This has to be it. When did doors go out of... If this is the entrance, then there must be some way to open it.
Alright, let's see. Here's you. This is not too bad, honestly. Way longer than it needed to. I'm not happy about it. Good news, everyone! How's it going, Glacier? You, it looks like. FFX tax is about to finish. Hey! You got it! Nice. Alright, where do you go? Here, that should be very... Should be going faster. Happy birthday. Sorry about your dad. Get you out of here. Let's see. I need to swap you two. I see. I see. Hey! Oh. Nope. Hey! Let's get you out of there. She doesn't have to do this first. How do I... Oh, I see. Okay. Why is this taking so long? I'm so angry. I'm just full of anger today. Actually, that was not so bad. We take that where I'm from. Nah, we're fine. We're doing just fine. Not the best I've done at it, not the worst I've done. What's the time?
Jenny peered a jagged path. How far down?
I'm not sure I want to.
Gathering her courage, she stepped forward into the distended bowels. She stepped forward into the distended bowels of Arthurton.
It's dark down there.
Dark down there.
Jenny, come in. Where are you?
Give me a second. I need a moment before I walk down a pitch.
Sorry, Jenny.
Jenny stared in
24 hours.
and so
Jesus.
she pushed up the
That's
thick
so
frame
long.
of her glasses and crossed the threshold.
Sharif is sorry about your dad. What is Nimiosis percent anyway? Oh, I actually need to pick this lock. Losing time yet? No, we should be fine. Oh, there was 10 hours of doing nothing. So it's like a 14-hour run then? I can't run! She's like slowly walking down these stairs in real time.
Another door. Whoever built all this certainly wanted to keep it a secret.
Lost 20 seconds. Oh no.
Jenny was ahead of the man in black, for now. There was still the matter of breaking her mum out of jail and escaping without being caught. Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny stepped cautiously into the dark space below.
When did I lose time? I don't even know. Did I do anything wrong there? I don't remember doing anything slow. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I did. So it was stuck while you were sleeping. You woke up and you like jostled it. Like did you like you hit it like a jukebox?
This isn't a tunnel. It's like a creepier version of Dr. Less natural light, same terrible music.
A giant metal...
It must lead to the jail.
Perfectly reasonable. There was just one problem.
How do I open it?
Jenny knocked on the door.
Based on the resonance,
You were trying to, and you got caught on like geometry or something.
Depending on which side you're on. Another animal. Could this have something to do with Professor Zazer's experiments or the count? I don't know how to pick this. Is something missing? blast-proof, so the explosives are useless.
Jenny came to a distressing...
Of course it's a giant
It would be easy to... And as her mother...
A great detective...
Yes. An opportunity for an elaborate puzzle and lateral thinking. Detectiving was... Jenny couldn't remember.
What I really want is a...
So she perused the selection on offer.
The key. Open the door to...
Open the door to
lunch? Oh, nuts. Gross. There's gotta be something better than this. Big crunch. I've had one of these before. Taste kiss of death. Well, at least they're honest. What kind of vending machine does...
Jenny found it hard to... Perhaps a nice bar.
This is a waste of time.
And that's when it hit her.
The key.
The key. Open the door to young...
Surely a humor...
It's the perfect shape...
A mere coincidence.
It's literally a key.
It'd be a rather...
Stranger than a waiting room. That's my ticket out of here. B31. Got it.
To a detective.
Just with more gum and cigarette butts. Gross. My initial assessment? Looks like a lot of trash. A rotten sandwich, napkins. There's a note here that's been torn up. Could be a clue.
Oop. There we go. Easy enough.
Too easy. They should have used a shredder. I know a secret code when I see one. This could be useful.
The random encounter there messed up the logic. Yeah, that can do it. Everything got off to the wrong. Everything was all wrong after that. Oops, I've gone too far. I've gone too far. I wasn't paying attention. So 5 is the last thing. I got some cigarettes too, which is cool.
Typical. Give me the key. It's no good. How can I get the key out? That's why it's stuck.
Crispy chicken skin. Oh, it's so good. Crispy chicken skin is so good. I have a whole chicken sitting in my freezer that I want to cook. And I just keep putting it off because I'm lazy.
The machine has one making it lean forward and to the right. If I tilt the machine to the left, I should be able to get the key out.
But Jenny wasn't strong.
I'm going to need some leverage. Of course! I can use the mop to tilt the machine.
You just put in the oven?
A little bit of legwork and I'll have that key out in no time. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, you're sitting here basically you're lazy, exactly.
Oh, crap. It's...
chocolate.
Of course.
But I thought...
Well, you made stuffing for it. That's fair enough.
Actually, now that I think about it...
You cooked it in the bird?
Jenny may have failed, but thanks to her ingenuity, she had created her own way through.
Oh, you did the thing where you, like, slide the butter under the skin? That is delicious.
Through.
Well, look.
Jenny shone her flat.
I can see through to the other...
path ahead was, and so, without...
Save 5 seconds. Yeah, yeah. It's also kind of delicate. Like, I always fuck that up. Stop picking at my nose. Oh, wow, a resub. Oh, wow, a resub. Yo, Relin McStone. Holy shit. How you doing? How you doing, Relin? It has been a bit. Good to see you.
Just another friendly message. Glatz mining.
Then you made scalloped potatoes with chayote squash.
The walkie-talkies are for a murder. I'm about to enter one of the
abandoned mine.
This is the case of a...
You get lost.
Exactly.
Hecking exhausted, how y'all? Hecking exhausted. My job is very long, very very long
Convenient.
time.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I didn't know you were going to end up in the mines.
Fine.
Okay, I'm on it, Jenny.
The barricade was all...
Shouldn't be hard to remove, if I find a weak spot.
The whole gang is here right now. This is why I need to stream more. I gotta talk to my friends this way. I remember when I was afraid to run a game that was over 40 minutes long. Now I run 4-hour games like it's nothing. I don't know. Life is Biddy's overall pretty damn decent. I'll take pretty damn decent. My stream is the meeting place. It's the
Somebody else is here.
I mean, all I do on Twitch is I sit and idle in a couple of chats when I'm working. And then I sit and idle in other chats. Your punster in crime is still out there. All of my mods just pun all the time. That's just how it is. Constantly.
Who goes there?
If you have moderator in this channel, odds are you've said a pun or two in your life.
Great detective deals in fact, not fiction.
It was hard for even...
It's just my imagination. It's just my imagination.
The punishment.
How am I gonna move this? It's huge. It's spooky how easy that was.
That's my favorite animation in the game. Is when I fall from too great a height and Jenny kind of just splats on the ground. That's definitely my favorite thing. Go up and to the right. I need to go up first though. Puns, pugs, possum, poison, persimmons. Wait, one of those things is not quite right. Paella is pretty good. I do like paella. How about pickled pumpkins? How about a paleo diet? Paella is so goddamn good. I'm gonna be in the PNW in March.
So what?
Don't you remember from this? There's a huge cave and more died from
Not helpful.
And now their ghosts roam the tunnels, eternally searching for escape.
Don't be ridiculous.
I found tunnel 12.
Just tell me where I need to go.
It'll be huge. Directly above it are the...
And the sewers run under...
Jenny, what if you could contract miner's lung?
Thanks for the pep talk, Susie.
I remember Biddy's got really lost here, and he just, like, searched around. He got here, he did this, and then he walked away instead of going up. I was looking at that, like, going, Just, eventually he gave up, but... That was really funny. I got 2 different people to stream this, so I'm pretty happy. Where are you? Hello. Wait, no, I've done the wrong thing. I need to go left. I need to go right. That's a silly waste of time. That's what I was trying to do. I knew I had to go left, but I didn't, I didn't supposed to go up and then up. This is Zazer Sphere number 3. This is the bad Zazer Sphere.
Another Zazer Sphere.
In the mines belong...
There's no way the council... So was the Glatz family involved in Zazer's
What do
research?
Santa's elves listen whilst they work? Rap music. Ah, Relin, you're the person who has access to my Jigglypuff emote. I'm pretty sure that's I have it as as a bit reward. The emote code is Sharif just loves Pokemon. And it's just Jigglypuff.
Well, hello, old friend. What secret message might you be hiding? Another piece of the message.
Let's see. Cake. It's the wrong cake. This cake. Home. Run is way down here. Anything with the fox and the whatever? No. But there's whale. Maze. Moose. Magical. This. Where? Here. And end.
End this maze. Run home. Magical cake.
I still have my Jigglypuff's Pokemon Go. From you, I named Capoeira.
End this maze. Run. Magical cake.
She tried reading it in
End this maze. Run home. Magical cake.
Questions.
Who is sending these?
And why?
Let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't break this time.
What's the difference between an angry circus owner and a Roman barber? One is a raving showman, and the other is a shaving Roman.
Good evening. As printing access card, please stand by.
One of the few times I can actually rest my hands in this run. I haven't exercised in a week. My body's kind of feeling it. Severe weather alert. Frost advisory. Oh, fun. It's actually going to be cold. It's going to be cold overnight today. Should turn on the heat. Nah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like 30 overnight or something. This is the time of year where it actually it dips below freezing overnight. Well, that's not right at all. It gets as cold as your heart. Sure thing, Rowan. I'm gonna make people believe that. That's not possible.
It's a key.
It was about the same.
Of course, this must open it.
Yeah, exactly. You're like the warmest person I know. Muggy. It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Another blank piece of paper. Let's see if we can jog your memory.
Warped with a bit of moisture. You know, we're big guys, we get a little sweaty, you know how it is.
07.
People understand
This
me.
guy wrote down all the codes. Otherwise, I'd be trapped here forever.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly who it is, Glacier.
Please enter
07.
Melon Rookstone.
System authorized and on for activation. Preparing to run experiment. Please stand by.
This is very bad. This is what causes the cave-in, right? Today's Tuesday.
Jenny didn't know, but she'd have to stop it before the whole laboratory came crashing down.
You could also leave this just going forever. This is one of those places. You're like, hurry up, and then you can just do nothing forever.
Experiment 15 aborted.
What just happened?
Remember, a healthy lease take your mandatory...
Mandatory 15 minutes will correct the healthy employee. You have too many leftovers? That you really did make Thanksgiving then. Congratulations. Oh, I have to do this now. Forgot about this whole part. Hold back.
Curious?
I accidentally drank holy water with my laxatives. I'm about to start a religious
This is the missing page.
The text gave instructions.
That's why the radio brought it was designed to, but the real message is hidden inside. I was right. So what's the real message? Only certain letters.
And so, Jenny began by finding them.
Did we get Correa for real? Did we actually get Carlos Correa, actually? Wait, no. You're not fucking with me, are you? Are you fucking with me? You better not be. You better not be fucking with me. We can't be friends if you're fucking with me.
Now all that's left to
13 years? 13 years? Oh no! I just gave him a shortstop a 13-year. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do with Brandon Crawford? Nerds. Don't call me a nerd. It's absolutely a sports ball thing. It's always a sports ball thing. I need to text my sister.
Still a
Leftover steak is great? Oh, absolutely it is. Leftover chicken is okay as long as you put it back in the oven.
A fantasy. Henry LeClue.
Still alive.
The mere possibility.
They never found his body.
I did the same thing tonight with dinner. Got a deal on some steaks, made extra for Grandma and Uncle, both with declined late.
A freshly printed access card from her pocket.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
What if he didn't die? What if he's a prisoner?
It was a plausible.
Hold on, we're just gonna text my sister in all caps.
No. HLC. The message is from my dad. I have to get to Mom before then we'll go to the underground. We'll rescue my dad.
This was her hope, but nothing would ever be the same again.
Leftover chicken cold is still good. I like shredding the chicken. Then it ends up being good. Ooh, have fun.
Jenny saw.
You've been turning leftover chicken Japanese curry.
Accident in the mine. All those men died.
Very
the
smart.
Council of 3 covered it up.
I tend to I turn it into chicken chile verde. That's like my thing. Oh yeah, when I lived at home, then the dog got all the leftover chicken because he loves chicken so much. I make chicken chile verde, I shred it, and then I make a salsa verde, and then I just cook it in like a big pot. Delicious. He's been inspecting the dinner this whole time? Of course. It's up to his standards.
Oh, great.
13 years! 13 years!
There's nothing there. It's just your imagination, Jenny.
Now I can't even think about this stupid speed run. Game works and I stop quick. This is gonna be a good stream game. You're talking about Pathologic 2, right? Of course it's gonna be a good stream game. All horror games are good stream games. One day, so you remember how I promised I was gonna run Until Dawn All 8 Survive for October? I didn't stream once in October, so that didn't really happen, but I still want to do that.
See?
Oh, I need to build... I need to finish the quarry. I just realized I completely forgot about the quarry.
Are you kidding me?
I know, right? He's got the cutest little bug eyes. How's everything going down there?
The truth was, but could she trust any of it with Susie Glatz?
I'm on my way.
Please be careful, Jenny.
I'd be a lot safer if you stopped distracting me every 5 minutes.
Good luck, Jenny.
Oh, it's from Tiny Build? Nice. Holy crap. Sorry. The baseball nerd's gonna be a baseball nerd. Is this right? I don't think this is right. No, it absolutely is right. You know, just $1/3 of $1 billion. Problem is taking this tomorrow? Well, then you just play it next Monday.
Crystal cavern.
It's beautiful.
Immensely wide.
Well,
how's that going, base
my
guy?
fear of heights.
Yeah, I'm a different person than I was back in the day. You remember the olden days. I'm a washed up NES speedrunner. I don't do that anymore. I don't run real video games. I just run visual novels. I woke up last night to find the ghost of Gloria Gaynor standing at the foot of my bed. At first I was afraid, then I was petrified. It's pretty good. $350 million, is that what it was?
They don't build them like these. Thankfully.
Another brush with
13 years, $350 million, is that what it was? I can't scroll right now. I think one of the secret areas is around here. $13 years! Whatever, man. He's gonna be a giant until I'm 49. That's so stupid. Lost 6 seconds. Unacceptable. Just wait till you get your age. We're like vaguely the same age.
I won't be going back that way.
Jenny waded through the thick sludge.
Oh yeah, I just wanted a sub 4. That was my goal in this run, was just to get a sub 4. Because I remember the 4 even.
Each step bringing.
I hope the truth is less gross and stinky.
The 4 even I got had a bunch of mistakes in it, as you can tell by the fact that I'm 3 minutes ahead. So I just wanted a sub 4. And now that I've routed out all of 100%, any percent is like really easy for me. For the most part. I still make mistakes because I'm a human being. Respect your elders. Relative to the expected lifespan, I am now the oldest. That's technically true, yes.
Piece of cake. Jenny! Jenny! Damn it. I'm Susie. I need you to stay in the shadows.
You want me to follow a direction?
Yes. You're a lot safer if you know where he is.
Okay, Jenny. I'll do it. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please.
You were never that much younger than me to begin with. We're all vaguely the same age. We're all olds. Cable gonna get one of them ear horn things and a dedicated Metamucil spoon. Hey man, if you have intestinal issues, Metamucil, man, that's great.
Ouch! That's hot!
Ooh! That was almost really good. Bruh, my knee hurts so much when I sit down for too long. My knees lock up now when I sit down. When did that start happening, man?
Fixed. Now I can hear my.
This contraption was.
Why does a town as small as Arthurton need such a powerful pumping machine?
There it is. I got the fast walk on the goop. Did I injure it? I injured it when I was 12. The one of the last secret areas is right here to the right. I think it's the 5th secret area actually.
Torrents of water. To attempt to cross it would be suicide. Somewhere in the distance.
So sometimes it locks up, but for the most part, it's not really an issue anymore.
Familiar, she'd recognize it.
I finally found you.
Inside the lamenting how little angry.
But for the most part, it doesn't hurt. Just lately, if I sit down for too long, my knees lock up. That's all.
Violation of my human rights.
Quiet down in there. It's almost
4 a.m.
I will not quiet.
I'm not gonna keep coming.
I was promised what kind of ramshackle.
So, is that, what if I have cartilage damage? I dislocated my kneecap, so it never, like, I never had surgery or anything, so it just kind of reset, and that's it. So, probably have some cartilage damage.
The bacon is exquisite.
I can't believe it's come to this.
That's why you don't take, that's why you don't, play football when you're a teenager.
Understand.
Jenny was so close.
Boy, does it.
But to even attempt.
There must be something around. I'm on my way, Mom.
An old pipe hung.
I'm going to take a closer look.
13 years.
The gap is too wide to jump across.
This is not a good. This is not a good microphone for ASMR. It's a good microphone for the voice with peaking audio.
That pipe is just wide enough to. How can I knock it down? There's no way to climb up there, and there's nothing around.
She only had one on.
The explosives.
But she couldn't use.
I can't break into the
2L,
jail.
1L, 3R.
Look at this mess. Oh well, I'll work it out. That's it.
Bilateral degeneration in the knees. Yeah, we definitely know that. That one I knew about.
Jenny, you can do this.
I love this part because when Biddy's played this, he just let this screen. He left that screen going for like 5 minutes. He just walked away, took a break, and that was going for like 5 minutes. Sports mess you up, I know.
Well, the explosive. But that pipe sure was loud.
The plan had worked.
Exactly, silent explosives. But the pipe falling was still made enough noise anyway. Alright, what are we doing now? Oh yeah, we'll just go into mom directly. Right. Yeah, sometimes you can do that and you can just run in the sludge. Not always, but sometimes.
Do you understand what I'm...
Yes. Your secret will...
Is that CJ? What did he do this time?
CJ's in
This
jail.
isn't about keeping a secret. It's about you following my plan.
Precisely.
Yes, of course. Would you pass me a roll of toilet?
Don't get sidetracked. There's no time.
No time.
Ah! They found me!
Jenny?
Mom! I'm down!
How in heaven's name?
Did you hear it too?
No, CJ.
Nonsense.
I'm underneath the dogs bark loud.
Hey, that's Mylan. The dogs bark loudest
Sup, Air
before
Man?
the dawn.
You're back? We're almost done. You're in time for Jenny's mom to be an ass face.
The evening sky is full of fireflies.
But the
Jenny, it is! What are you doing down?
So much has happened. I'm here to rescue.
Don't be ridiculous. You
don't understand, Mom.
What?
A man dressed in black.
A shadow man!
He was in our house, but I won't let him.
Or was she? Steel bars and without Susie's
And how exactly?
But one way or another?
Oh no, you're not, young lady.
Not alone.
Remember, Jenny, a great now. Have a look around and tell me what you find down there.
It's a valve. It controls the direction and flow of water through the pipes. That pipe runs direct. It must be connected to something inside.
You've done the wrong thing. I guess it doesn't matter which one.
This machine is identical. I think it pumps water. Why are there so many? There's nothing else down here. I should go back and talk to Mom.
Yeah. We're getting to the end of the game
I'm
here.
back.
What did you find?
There are pipes everywhere, connected by lots of valves. Some kind of sewage pump and a whole bunch of dead. What can you see up there?
Everything Jenny knew, even with so much, she was finally working alongside her mum on a real
Toilet. There's a large crack in the floor around the base. Drain cover. Would require a small explosion to displace.
Yeah, if only we had an explosive.
Cell door. Wide enough to fit a hand through, but lock is unreachable. CJ, looking very anxious.
Possibly has
Possibly
lice.
has lice. A metal bed with pillow extremely
uncomfortable.
Dead rat. Cause of death? Poison. That's everything of interest.
I got this picture.
Pillow plus toilet plus machines.
I knew it was important.
I know exactly how to get you out of there.
attempting a break, but Jenny had spotted something else useful.
How can I break Mom out of jail? The pipe leading to the gym and the floor around the toilet. By redirecting the flow, we can create an explosion of our own.
Bingy bong. 13 years? Jesus.
We need to create enough pressure to blow. Yes, of
Yo,
course.
Giant's
I'll
Twitter
turn
is gonna
the
be a
machine and
mess.
I'll use the pillow to block
I can't wait to see it.
Okay, we're on the case. Go team.
Do we start turning valves already? Alright, you won't. You are again, and then you. What is Giants Twitter? Oh, San Francisco Giants Twitter. I'm a baseball fan, and the Giants, San Francisco Giants, they just signed Carlos Correa for 13 years. So it's gonna be a mess. Let's see. Up the ladder, LD, UL. Got it. We're ignoring you. Going up. You don't know sports. It's a very long contract. I don't know if we've ever signed a player that for that long. Used to be a baseball fan. Is anyone? Yes, there have been contracts that long before, but very few. Trout had a 12-year. What is Tatis's? Is Tatis's 11s or 12 years? So there's a handful of those. Harper has a big one. Pujols had a big one. That was 13. A-Rod never had a super long contract, actually. His contract with the Rangers was only 4 years. And his contract with the Yankees was 6? We're just gonna talk about baseball while before the end of the game here. No, we got the splashy signing we want. I mean, Giants fans were complaining that we keep not signing like splashy free agents, and we kept just signing players to like 1-year deals and stuff. But I mean, I mean, Trey Turner's deal with Philadelphia is like 12-ish years, also, or 11. Right.
This is it. Brace yourselves for impact.
All right, Mom and Jenny are reuniting. Oof, my encoding overloaded there. That's okay.
What the hell was that? CJ!
CJ!
Sorry then, my bad. You might want to give it a...
Quit making a ruckus! This is your last warning!
He fell for it!
Well done, CJ.
Mom!
No. Is a reunion.
I have so much to tell you.
Don't say another word. I see you've been busy.
Dad wasn't working, but his accident was a
Jenny?
And it's not the first time. There's an organization.
Jenny!
And Dean Strasberg.
Stop.
You
You
already
knew.
know. So you knew he was... Dad survived the... He's alive. But they're keeping him prisoner.
No, Jenny.
He sent us a message. We have to rescue him. Together.
I'm sorry, Jenny. But you're...
But it's... I used the Dean's ring to make... I can explain everything on...
What?
Well, I,
You stole evidence.
Well, yeah, but...
Give it to me.
What?
I'm actually kind of
Give me the
happy
ring.
that we skip most of the dialogue here because it's infuriating. I've played this game dozens of times, and it still bothers me.
The whole town thinks you...
You shouldn't have come here.
Right?
You shouldn't have come here.
Why won't you tell me? What did you talk to the Dean about? And what happened at Widow's Drive?
Is that Susie Glatz?
Leave. You put her in a great detective.
Keeps secrets from her daughter.
This is a conversation
This
for
is a
another
discussion.
time.
I have to go.
Did you hear me, Jenny? We're leaving right now, Susan. Mom, I'm coming with...
No. Drop all this nonsense. Promise me.
Okay, I promise. But I don't see how splitting...
As long as you're with me, and I will not be responsible.
Fine. I don't need you. I'll find my own way back. But at least...
Hell yeah, nothing
You
in
keep it.
particular.
It's pitch black in the tunnels. You'll be lost.
There's no time to argue.
Please, just
Let me help you. Big fan of nothing in particular. Hey, 8 seconds we saved there. Amazing.
Kill someone? I can't do it. Can I? I can't bear it. First her father. How will the poor girl... All of this could have been avoided. There must be a way to fix this.
Lots of going
You're
right.
right, Rufus. These long writing.
Mom, you broke my...
But Jenny's mother was gone. More confused than ever. Jenny had, well, apart from...
Not helpful.
Jenny!
Oh, that's right. We have to talk to CJ.
You were right all along.
And my boxing skills aren't what they
Maybe
used
not
to be.
It's never aliens.
Until it is.
But all the strange phenomena.
Good.
It's all connected.
Yes. Trust.
What did she tell you? She asked you to do something for her.
Oh my god, that
But CJ, what she told
flipped
you?
Barbie is still the most cursed thing on earth.
Find Widow's Drop. Look for the flowers.
It's so terrible.
It's a lot to fit in before.
And where is Widow's Drop?
Good question. I don't remember.
Did she at least give you a sense?
Well,
It was no good. See, right now, Jenny...
Stay safe, CJ.
Oh, yes. The truth is closer than you think.
Now, Mom, that
No, we're not going that way either.
But Jenny wouldn't be following.
Oh right,
Damn.
we kept it open. That's the problem, is that like we leave all of this stuff on, and that's what's causing all like the crazy earthquakes that happen for the rest of the game. Top Barbie Sember streamer on Twitch. Hell yeah. There's a right here. There's a right there before you climb the ladder. There's a secret area. That's convenient.
What the hell is going on? Jenny, please hurry.
When am I taking back Hundo?
Your mom isn't here.
I might do a Hundo in December. I might do a Hundo in December.
Jenny?
Abandoned by her Jenny, LeClue was most certain.
Just let me focus on not getting brutally murdered.
But I mean, it's just the RNG, right?
I can't hear you.
Oh, Aramith was talking about Fashion Pack. Fashion Pack Hundo. They bought me by like a few seconds too. It's like not even 10 seconds, I don't think. It's all skill, baby. You better believe it. That's why I'm 6th out of 7 in that category. Not the most cursed thing I've played, it's true. There's something about 100%.
The path ahead was shrouded.
Sure wish I still had my flash.
Was Jenny ready for the next chapter of her adventure?
There's something about the Hundo in Fashion Pack that's just crazy making. By the end, like, after you do, like, both... Like, because unless you're crazy, like, Patch, and you do the mazes first, you do the maze and the shirts back to back, and that like always knocks me out emotionally. I can never like recover from that.
So suspiciously.
I'm like
Where
sweaty.
Did she go in such a hurry? Jenny had expected answers, but now
don't make another mocha. You already had a mocha. Why do you need a second mocha for? Didn't you take melatonin already? Don't take melatonin with espresso. Mocha good. Mocha is very good. When do you need to wake up? I don't think that matters so much. Never, yeah.
Jenny, are you? Oh, everything's just wandering around.
How much sleep do you need?
Why
Lots.
didn't you tell me that? You said not to disturb you.
This is correct.
That girl will be the death of me.
Jenny fumbled in the darkness until she found the switch on her walkie-talkie. Jenny stood perilously close. If Susie hadn't interrupted her when she did.
No, she sleeps all the time.
Even if Jenny made the jump, she couldn't be sure.
If it was going to fall, it would have done it by now.
Jump to certain doom.
See? Steady as a rock. That's enough near-death experiences for one day. Tunnel 13. Unlucky for some.
But also mocha good. Fair enough. Make tea instead. But what about a mocha? But instead, what about a mocha? And it's Thanksgiving. It's Tuesday chicken Thanksgiving.
Jenny helped Susie Glatz.
I don't need help. There's always another way. Extraction.
A broken ladder, Lee.
Maybe not all of it.
Tea is good, but it's not mocha. Oh, this whole goddamn area. I forgot about all of this. Alright. You have reminded me that I need to taste the kombucha in my fermentation station. I do not care for kombucha. Oh, for the love of God. It's pretty good. I do not care for kombucha at all.
It looks like it might still work.
More screaming.
I was better off in the dark. That was satisfying. But what did it do?
Don't worry, I know what it did. Alright, you have to go down. It's good information to have. Doing okay. I don't know why this is so terrible. Something about how my computer reads this controller just does not let me...
Shafts of moonlight.
Moonlight means a way out.
Alright, we're almost done here. This is the pulley puzzle. Almost died.
That was too close. I better get moving.
It's a good problem to have, yeah. Having two good shortstops. We have one good shortstop and one good fielding shortstop.
The man in black! I need to find somewhere to hide. And fast.
My expensive research has played 5 games.
High up in the air, the minecart
gonna
was
get
an
cold.
ideal hiding place.
So he played in Houston and then, but Minnesota gets cold, so I guess he got used to that.
Jenny peered. She was confident that she'd need to remember. Even the slightest sound could give her away.
Carlos Correa, the Giants, and the fallout from a mega deal. 13 years, $350 million. Feels better about you. Who knows? It'll be fun at least.
Almost in the clear. Just a few more seconds.
I just wanted to say...
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I can feel our friendship growing. I know it's a silly thing to say, but...
And then we don't call Susie back, so... I can't remember. I've definitely called her back, but I just remember nothing else.
And something told her he wouldn't be very pleased.
Wow.
The shattered skull of a long-deceased miner.
Poor guy. That was somebody's dad. He was still alive. Never got to say goodbye.
Jenny knew exactly how.
The Council of Three.
Jenny folded up the letter.
I'll find your families, and I won't rest until the whole town knows the truth. Structurally unsound, just like everything. There are 2 minecarts. After all these tremors, I'm amazed they're still hanging up there.
Fragments of quartz
They're beautiful.
She held one in her.
It'd be a good souvenir if it wasn't so heavy.
These giant
That's
rocks,
one
and
big pile
then
of rocks. They must weigh a ton each.
this guy down here.
I can see a light up.
But the ladder was out of reach.
Minecart crystals ladder. Which I already knew, honestly.
Like a well-oiled mission, a plan had started to form.
How can I reach the ladder?
How can I reach the ladder? You gotta reach the ladder to reach the ladder. How about you reach the ladder, ladder.
I can stand on the minecart to reach the ladder. But first, I need to get it, and I know exactly how to do
Ding, bingy dang.
it. The minecart is connected. When I jumped inside, it lowered, but it didn't reach the floor. First, I'll climb, then I'll jump in the minecart with my pocket. The extra weight will carry me all the way to the floor. At the bottom, I'll climb out and push the minecart underneath the ladder. Finally, I'll use... Then it's a straight shot to freedom.
First you go underneath here to grab a crystal. It's much faster than what I used to do. It's one of the things I found out from routing 100%, is that was one of those things I found out from routing 100%. Now we go all the way to the other side, grab that other crystal we already saw. Then we grab the crystal on the top. So we actually, this way we actually skip a whole circuit of doing this, of jumping and it not being heavy enough.
I can't fit any more crystals in my pockets. Hopefully, this will be enough.
Yeah, there's a 4th set of crystals and it's right here after I jump out. But that way I don't have to jump out twice.
Why didn't that work? Something's holding me back.
Right here, these crystals right here. That's what I used to do. But then I found out about those crystals underneath the the sign. Oh, this is where the last secret area is. The last secret area is right here. If I keep going right, if I keep going left, that's the secret area. Alright, and up we go, one more time. We're basically done here. Oh yeah, I split when I actually, there's like a fade out. That's right. Oh, Xander Bogaerts had got an 11-year deal with the Padres. Forgot about that. It happened like 3 days ago and I already forgot about it.
Jenny opened her eyes.
How long was I out for?
Things hadn't quite...
I guess my calculations were slightly off.
Fortunately, Jenny found herself in a...
This is the tunnel!
Unfortunately, someone else had heard the commotion.
Just a really bad whistler.
Time to go.
Saved 8 seconds. I keep saving 8 seconds. No, I saved 30 seconds. Damn. Oh, that's from the new route, of course. Obviously. See, the new route saved 30 seconds.
Here goes nothing.
There's gold in them splits. So I'm guessing like 350 something.
Access levels disarming blast for your
Unless there's like some crazy, like, wrong warp or something that is found. This is probably as low as it's gonna get. There's a few things that could really save time. If there's some way to get through the barrier in the boating section, that would save a whole bunch of time because you could just go straight to the end.
True? The man she'd lost forever. What would she say? Of all the past, every obstacle and every leap of this was the scariest.
And the way to like
moment of
skip
all.
around Zazer spheres would be nice. There's like a handful of things.
I'm not gonna solve anything by just standing here.
Arthurton had gathering her courage.
This is it, Jenny.
And stepped into the darkness once more.
Let's see if I can save 2 seconds and save 4 minutes total.
Dad?
Her voice echoed in the darkness.
It's amazing what cleaning dust out of your computer will do to your computer's performance. It's like a whole new machine. It's even like a lot quieter.
And of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
Yeah, I did have a fan that was mounted incorrectly once. That was messed up.
Town seemingly nestled in a valley between lined by lustrous and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. Yes, Arthurton, a main street with shops and a place, schools, a college, a church, and the kind of place you might find anywhere on your.
He had both fans. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was fun. I mean, replacing fans on laptops sounds terrible. That sounds horrible.
The town that disappeared. Where once stood a city bustling with life, how could a town suddenly and completely happen to Arthurton?
Shohei Ohtani's gonna get so much money next year. It's gonna be disgusting. Once you get a pair of tweezers, the grunt work is easy. Once you get a pair of tweezers, it's such small work compared to like these. You're just replacing giant fans. It's like a whole different thing.
Tonight we attempt to answer the what happened to Arthurton. The Enigma Report investigation starts now.
What?
Jenny stared.
Arthurton?
It didn't make any sense. But of all the strange...
There was something at the end of the tape. There! There's something hidden in the static. Dad! You are alive! It worked.
The interesting part is that one fan died and the other could do the work for both. Eventually. I think it's like not a long-term thing though. That's my guess. That was really good, by the way. That was as good a video decrypt as I've ever had. That was super good. You don't know how long the first fan was dead for? I mean, there was no way for you to know, obviously. If everything was still working, then there was no way for you to know that. You're gonna flee. Ooh.
Stay away from me! I know what you've done. I'm not scared of you. You creep.
Yeah, Otani might make 500 million. That's wild.
Backed into a corner with nowhere to run.
This part right now is why this is called friendship. What?
What the?
Bing, bingy, bong. Friends forever. The crew is here.
Susie? Keith?
Yo, Russell Wilson in Denver's hilarious.
She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost...
Let's get out of here! No, wait! Keith, this could be the man who killed your
Friendship
father.
is magic. That's right.
We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is.
It's such a shame they don't uncover who the Man in Black is.
It doesn't matter.
What? Look!
He disappeared. He keeps doing that.
Damn it! Let's get out of here. That's
What did I say?
Truth is no good if
I said that too.
It doesn't matter who said what. Let's go already.
This is the longest cutscene in the game. Is right here. It's the longest cutscene in the game.
Our three intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the
So
far side
on
of
auto advance in the
Behind
old,
the Twin Peaks
like
of
on the
Arthurton,
Switch,
sun began to
this is
rise.
where once I
This night
click
had
A
not
right
yet
here,
ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of
something
Arthurton,
stirred.
something stirred.
So right here, now
Jenny
I can
recounted
walk
that
away.
She told Susie the truth behind the and how
But
she
I'm not gonna do
discovered,
that.
but she left out the town that disappeared. How would they react? Would they even believe? She wasn't sure.
What an incredible although.
What an incredible
I think the greatest
adventure.
never stop, do you? All these trials have and now that you and Keith are free.
Never catch us, Copper.
It's just
coming
a
up
shame we
soon.
didn't. So what's our next step, fearless leader? There's something about this case that still doesn't. I need to find my mom.
But she could be anywhere.
No, she's gone to Widow.
Where?
Widow's Drop.
It's certainly not on any map.
That's because it's not a plant.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad he grew one and he had to separate it from all the other plants.
Have you ever felt a sudden feeling? It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany.
Keith, what day do you take?
What?
What day does the guard?
Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole— Jenny! I know where my mom is.
Jenny!
And... Jenny! Look out! Jenny! Watch out!
That's fun. We have fun here. I like how Jenny gets to drive Susie's scooter.
Yeah, we made it!
I have to go back.
Go back?
But we just got out!
Winston.
A little birdie.
Oh no! Damn.
Stealing, breaking and enter, all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you. But Keith,
I'm ruined!
Sheriff, this is Station.
Go ahead, Station.
Susie, Keith, I need...
What?
There's no time to explain.
Where are you going?
You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No.
Susie, please.
No.
Yeah, Susie,
Not
stand
say
up.
what?
Stand up to your
After
asshole
everything
friend.
We've been through.
What are you talking about?
You told me to stand up for myself.
Hold on a second. Enough chatter.
We depend on each other.
Come on, Jenny.
This is your last warning.
Of all the challenges, this was perhaps her
You
tough.
aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. I don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was.
Fine.
Susie Glatz,
you are
my friend.
Friend.
No.
Thank you, friend.
Now, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I've got him. I'm bringing him in now. What the?
Best line in the game coming up right here.
You'll never catch us.
Cover. Best line in the
Sorry,
game.
Mr. LeClue.
Forever the best line.
Do you have them or?
I thought I did. Where did she go?
Alright, that's the first half of the cutscene. Now there's the whole second half of the cutscene. Can I save 2 seconds? That's the question. I think I got pretty lucky on the radio, so maybe that'll be enough to save time. Can't believe Shohei Ohtani didn't win MVP. It's so wild. Finished second at MVP voting, fourth in Cy Young voting. It's so stupid. Am I looking for an online job? No, I'm gonna report the conversation to spam, in fact. Not that anybody at Twitter knows.
My.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. What's wrong?
I almost didn't make it.
But you did. Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
I knew it!
The best thing about Russell Wilson in Denver is that Denver traded for him and traded like a million, billion, trillion draft picks and then signed him to an extension,
Jenny,
and now he's terrible.
Surprised to see me.
What?
So, Denver's so screwed
It
now.
was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr.
Because
Strasberg
Denver's-
knew he was going to die.
Denver's first round pick, it belongs to Seattle, and right now Denver has the second worst record in the entire NFL. So that means that Seattle's getting the number 2 pick and they have a winning record, which is
Why
really
would
good.
the dean remind? Unless he knew he wasn't going to be able to do it. This was the key piece of. Once I considered the possible, everything started to fall into place. But consider this: wouldn't they do everything in their power to? And yet, the dean didn't. There was only one explanation: he staged his own death.
We only have 3. This is the only 2 clues we have. So that's all we got. Normally, I gather other clues in the other game mode.
I noticed strange
The other
marks his
game
face was
mode, I
discovered,
can't.
and you knew
That's-
how you were
I
going
need
to
the
die of
shortest
poison.
amount of dialogue, but in this case,
You knew
skipping
because poison that you hadn't
skipping
burnt out would be
gathering the
method.
clues
You
is worth
needed
it at
an
the end.
accomplice. Someone to revive
Isn't
you
that
when
proof?
the time was right.
Doesn't that prove that Wilson is a system quarterback? I guess? I don't know. Because he didn't feel like a system quarterback when he played in Seattle. And Geno Smith is succeeding in the same system. So maybe he is a system quarterback. He's just bad. Like, he looks confused in Denver.
Poison him with the plant. You had intended
He
the
looks
death
like a
to
draft
natural.
bus.
But not everything went according to plan.
Hey. He looks like a draft bust, but like 10 years into his career. It's very weird.
After the poison was administered, but he accidentally dropped it. When he bent down to retrieve it, getting caught.
I don't follow those conferences. He's just bad right now. I don't know.
By yourself?
But he was like an all-pro. He was like a all-pro, like Hall of Fame quarterback in Seattle. So it's just very confusing. Yep. And baseball Twitter is an absolute shit show. I was right.
Oh,
Charge the car.
It was an incredible Jenny's growing up, and to think I did it all without anybody dying.
We're almost done here, by the way. Game's almost over. Almost time for me to sleep.
Hello, Richard. Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they?
Makes you glad you don't care about sports anymore? I mean, the Seahawks are not bad this year.
Don't you see?
They're much better than anticipated, but they're slowly fading away.
You're not serious, but I didn't promise anything. But there must be a. Just give me more time. Cancelled.
I definitely spend too much time on sports.
Richard? Hello?
There's no question about it.
Hello?
In the fantasy football league I play with other Twitch guys,
It's no good. They won't publish it, but I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Decades of work. It can't all end now.
Oh yeah, you hate at 4 a.m. to
have
take shit.
It's like Jenny's a great detective, and I am a great author. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus?
The fantasy football league I'm in with other Twitch people.
Always right, old
the
friend.
playoffs start next week. And I made the playoffs, but my team was 7-7. I scored the most points in the league, and I allowed the most points in the league. I'm still really bitter about that because I could have been like the
Here
1 seed.
goes.
Yeah, we're gonna kill Dean Strasberry. That's the speed strat.
Fate has spoken. Once the choice is made, there's no turning back. Well, it's the only way this...
As I was saying... Oh, we get to reject Mom's apology because it's faster. In this case, it barely makes any difference.
What was that?
No more interruptions.
The tremors were getting...
Please. I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement. Everyone in town thinks a madman
2 and
spouting
3.
all the strange phenomena. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
We only live 30 minutes away from wherever they play now, whatever the name of the CenturyLink or whatever it's called now.
Arthurton is built on top of some... I uncovered the secret. He ran experiments, and his research was funded by one of those machines is causing the a giant machine. Hidden. I don't fully understand. But something happened to the whole town. And
Lumen? Oh, it's called Lumen now, that's
the rest
right.
of the world think we disappeared.
I still think it's called Questfield, honestly, so
like
whatever.
a ton of two were inextricably linked. That's
Questfield and Safeco Field, that's all I've got in my brain. 1, 2. Clink and Safeco. I don't remember Clink. I remember Quest.
Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Caesar's. All under the watchful
Safeco's
eye. The dean is
T-Mobile
part of
Park
the council
now?
through her
Is
own
that what it is?
investigation. She confronted the dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment. And together, you can come.
Oh, what a
Yeah, oh, yeah,
brilliant
C-Link.
Julie.
Ah, yeah, Clink. That makes sense.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore.
A flower.
Jenny,
A flower cannot blossom without light.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
Well, it's too late now. You abandoned me. You abandoned Dad.
Jenny, please.
You
Still think I'm wrong?
Well, I went to the Everyone presumed Dad died. So did I. But then, they led me to a secret room. And there, on a
The
small
melatonin?
saw
I'm almost done. There's like literally 2 minutes
on the
left.
other side. And if
Hold
you
out
tried to
until the end of the run.
Made it back? Then the experiment...
Exactly.
But if he made it back...
We can all get back. We need to get to the machine.
No. First, we need to
Literally, the time is coming in like 20 seconds or something. I'm not kidding. It may not even be 20 seconds. It's like right now. The hockey arena? Oh, the crack house. There you go. Nope, I lost half a second. I couldn't save any time. Alright. We got our sub 4, I'm happy. We got our sub 4. World record. That's true. Technically true. Okay, now you gotta go charge the car. Perfect. I beat the melatonin. Hell yeah. 2 for 2 on beating melatonin. Bye-bye, Mr. Dean. My hand, this finger is like all calloused up. Look out, because I had to mash A for the whole game for like 4 hours. This is why you don't speedrun games. Speedrunning's bad for you. Thanks for the GGs, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you for playing. Until next time. Yeah, so I mentioned it in the middle of the run, but so I got this art book. So Joe Russ, he had a bunch of these made and sold them online. So I bought one, and this bookmark actually has the cipher to decode it. And so I'm gonna decode all the messages in the secret area and see what they're telling me. Yeah. All right, have a good night, y'all. Have a good night, Relin. Thanks for coming. I'm about to cut stream right now, so yeah, you can kind of see what the the trees don't go together.